All right, we're back with a new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, welcome back
Makataka.
to Fourth Mill 2024. Headliner Music Club. Eric Dlux here. Skratchy's here. Five is here. And our favorite health scientist.
Health guru.
I was going to say doctor, but he doesn't like doctors.
not
He likes
even.
science.
Health guru to the DJs.
Not even.
The DJ community.
Stonerokk, welcome back.
Listen, I just make some informed choices that improve my life. And if they improve your life, then you guys should adopt them. And if not, that's okay too.
I'm just glad we're not recording on a Monday because you don't eat Monday. Are you still doing that nonsense?
I haven't, but
Thank
not
God,
because
bro.
it's nonsense. Because I started lifting weights again, and I can't not eat for a whole day.
Yeah, you won't have energy.
Yeah, like I did it for. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I did it like the second week in, but I'll get back to it. I will get back to not eating on Mondays.
Damn.
What do you feel about the 3-day water fast that's been
Hold on, let's not get into that yet. Hold on. All right. By the way, we wanted Stone to be the first episode of the year because I think there's going to be a lot of benefit to people listening that want to improve their health. And I think it's going to be a good debate because like some of the shit he does, I don't believe in. Some of the shit I do, he doesn't believe in. So, and with Five and Skratchy just doesn't care.
I don't think it's. I don't think
I believe in YouTube.
I don't think it's. I believe or you believe or we don't believe. It's just what works for you, and what works for me works for me.
I think that's what the problem is, though. The problem is everyone's consuming content and listening to someone and like, oh shit, and then they start believing what this guy said, and then they get fed another guy and he has a different opinion.
So,
but these people are speaking on personal experience, right?
yes, so there's that. But that you make fun of me of being the science guy. Like, show me the science.
It was a joke.
I
but
know,
but
but it's
let's
not.
give a background on why I said that.
It's not a joke because we're in a group chat. We don't eat on Mondays is the name of the group chat.
Well, now it's sometimes.
Some of us. Now we change it. Some of us don't eat on Mondays. And anytime someone's like, fucking using trash bags in your trash is bad for your endocrine system. It's like, okay, well, show me the science.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because there are so many people that are like, oh, if you do this, then this will happen. Okay, well, show me the science.
Yeah.
If there's science to back it, then yeah, I'll give it a try.
But what if science shows that it's helping this person? Doesn't mean it's helping someone else.
No, look, it's like the coffee thing, right? When we were arguing about the coffee, whether or not it breaks a fast.
Right.
The only way to know if coffee breaks your fast is if you put a glucose monitor on your body,
right,
and you see if your glucose spikes when you drink coffee, because in a small amount of people, coffee raises your glucose, and when your glucose goes up, your fast is over. That's
Right.
it. So I can't say coffee does break your fast or it doesn't break your fast. It's up to you as an individual. It's up to you as an individual. It's up to you. It's up to me. I choose to not drink. Well, I don't drink coffee, but I choose not to drink any caffeine when I'm fasting because it's just fucking easier.
Yeah.
And like I guess I could get a glucose monitor. I want one just to like get information. I don't want one all the time. But that's the only way to know whether or not coffee breaks a fast. You have to know if you, the individual, if your glucose goes up when you drink coffee.
I met a couple. I was talking to a couple that did that. They were they had a monitor on, and they were just like interested in what things spiked their glucose. And it was like one person would eat a banana, and it would spike. Another person eat a banana, and nothing would happen. So like I do believe in individual.
That's why.
Have you ever done like a nutritionist type thing where they tell you what's good for you to eat and what isn't? I know Vice did it years ago where like
I remember that.
like red meat's not good for me, but it's good for
like they check your blood or whatever.
Yeah, like blood type or whatever.
I haven't done that. I mean, I'm sure there's some validity to that, but that just goes back to, I think that's like a real general set of rules for specific people, right? So rather than saying you 5, you can only eat these things and you can only eat these things, it's like your blood type should only eat these things. Our blood type should only eat these things. Also, they got to sell books, right? But
Yeah.
but that's just another way of like, let's try to narrow the field and help people with as little friction as possible, because people don't like friction.
Yeah. Not
podcast
our friend
episode-
from London, but
This podcast
actual
episode
friction.
is going to be a banger.
I wish Ian. Shout out to Ian Fletcher. He's the other guy in our group chat. I wish he was gonna join.
Mr. Spidey.
Just because you guys go at it and it's funny.
well,
Because
look,
obviously you love each other. It's just debating, not arguing.
He's on some like, you know, this makes me feel good, so you should do it. He's the dangerous guy on Instagram, and I'm just like, show me the science, like with this like hydrogen water. thing.
But if he's saying this makes me feel good, that's his science.
He can say this makes me feel good and I'm going to continue to do it. And when he said that, I said, good. I'm happy for you. I love that for you. But don't tell me that hydrogen water helps you sleep.
What if it helps him sleep?
Show me the science. Show me the aura ring or your whoop.
No, I
your
said
whoop.
that because I was
Yeah.
like, how do you monitor? He goes like, oh, I got like 80% more REM sleep. I'm like, how do you
Yeah,
know
he's
that?
like, he's like,
You
I
don't
had
know
3
that.
REM cycles last night. It's like, motherfucker, everyone should have 3 REM cycles. That's not unique to you. And then you were like, how did you test your sleep? And he was like, oh, I just feel good. I'm like, that's not very scientific,
Yeah.
bro. It might have nothing to do with the hydrogen water. It might have everything to do with the placebo effect of the hydrogen water. Like, I'm doing this thing now, and your brain's like, yeah, you're gonna sleep good, and I'm gonna make you think that it's this hydrogen water.
I noticed you don't have an Aura ring. What are your thoughts on the Aura ring?
I used to wear a Whoop.
That's like a bracelet. Like
Yeah,
a
It's the same thing. It
It's
works
an
the same.
or ring, but it doesn't look as whack because you're wearing like a rubber ring or whatever.
Man, mine's gold.
Yeah, mine's silver.
I mean, whatever.
It doesn't look as whack. Bro, wearing a Fitbit is just as whack.
Or, you
waits-
don't want to wear a Whoop to bed. That's why I didn't want one.
Why? I wear it to bed. That's the only reason I have it is for the sleep data.
Yeah.
I only had the Whoop
I had
for the
this for the
sleep
sleep data
Yeah.
too.
What does it look like? Like a
It's just like a black box and then like a rubber elastic strap.
Yeah, and it works on an app too, just like
Yeah.
Aura.
It's the same thing. It's
It's
all the
science,
same
bro.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, the science. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if Ian would have taken 2 weeks of sleep prior to hydrogen water, and then 2 weeks of sleep after hydrogen water without changing anything else, which is impossible, then maybe we could talk about hydrogen water helps you sleep better. But he
what
was
is
just
hydrogen
like,
water?
Yeah, what is
I don't even
hydrogen water?
fucking
It helps
know.
with recovery. That's why I was drinking it.
It's like oxygenated or something.
Yeah, and like, well, I was doing everything for recovery, right?
Yeah.
For like inflammation and
Yeah.
all that. Honestly, I felt a difference. Like I was actually like able to like after
You
the
were
ma-
drinking it?
Yeah, I was drinking it during the marathon, before the marathon, after the marathon, like 1 or 2 little packets. I don't know how many liters, whatever,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, I recovered pretty quickly. It helped. Not for sleep. I don't know about that. I never noticed that. But
I saw the dude that like brought Dana White back to life. He talks about it, but like there's no.
What do you mean back to life?
Yeah, what
he
happened?
died?
No, he was like Dana White like went to this guy. I don't know the story. Everyone has seen it. If you haven't seen it, look up. The guy's name is Gary Brecka, who I believe is
A scientist?
is not a scientist.
Okay.
He's just selling shit.
Okay.
So take what he says with a grain of salt. Like he promotes a lot of good stuff. Like he promotes cold plunging, but he says that there's nothing on the face of the earth that eviscerates body fat and calories more than a cold plunge, which sounds great, but it's just not true.
yeah.
So I'm glad that he's pushing cold plunging because I do think that there's benefits to it, but I also think that he's attaching facts to it that aren't necessarily true because maybe he has a cold plunge to sell or some shit. I don't know.
This is a problem. I was listening to group chat. Our friend D Murthy he said some funny shit that was interesting because he was like, man, like all guys, he goes, I don't know, I'm not a girl. I don't know what it's like to be a girl and like the content they get fed. He goes, But the content I'm fed is like to be a fucking healthy, successful guy. I gotta do 100 things in a day. You gotta wake up, you gotta meditate, then you gotta cold plunge, then you gotta meditate again, then you gotta read 60 books, and he goes, it's all fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
He goes, dude, like at this point, like when do you live? When do you have time to even become successful and grow a business? He goes, I'm growing a business. And he goes, I've been an entrepreneur for 20 something years. And guess what I was doing? I was partying my face up, waking up hungover. And like, I grew a business. This is, I'm quoting him, right?
Yeah.
But I believe, I do believe in, there's so much content that you're fed and you don't know what we said, what works for you. And then you're getting caught up in what people are saying. And some of it, like you said, someone's saying shit to sell something, but they make it sound believable, where you're like, oh shit, I need to go and try this. Yeah. And like, the guy couldn't even be practicing what he preaches. He's just trying to get a check.
There's so many things, so much to unpack here. Number one, you have to do 100 things a day to be healthy and successful. Show me the science. It's that simple. Like cold plunge. I believe cold plunging has huge benefits. Even if you don't exercise, for any human being, I believe cold plunging has huge benefits. What else did you say? He parties and drinks his balls off. Okay, that might work for him.
But this is he said that as his when he first in his 20s.
Yeah. So
this is what he said. Not to cut you off, but I cut you off. So Anand bought a cold plunge. He's all about the cold plunge, and he was like, well, Zuckerberg does it, and he does this and this. He goes, yeah, he does it now. He goes, he was fucking a workhorse up until now. Now he does that.
So I think
that's what he was saying.
I think something happens when you get a little bit older, 35, 40, 45, 50, whenever it happens. I guess it's north of 40, where people start thinking about, like, people start dying. Parents die, family dies, whatever. And they're like, fuck, like, you don't think about dying when you're 20.
No.
So you're jumping off fucking roofs in the pools and drinking till you literally pass out in the street. But when you get a little bit older, you start thinking about stuff that is not going to happen today, but will happen upstream. So you start making changes that, yeah, they impact you a little bit today, but over a long period of time, 10, 20, 30, 50 years, you really reap the benefits.
For sure.
So while D is right, it's kind of bullshit. All of the stuff that we're doing now is not for today. It's for 20 years from now. Like, I don't want to be.
Okay, so D also said this. He also said, he goes, all we have is fucking memories. Imagine you're about to die and all you did was read 17,000 books.
Well, look, you have to. You
cold
have,
plunged.
You
like,
have to,
where's your experiences? Where's your travel? Where's your vacations?
I think everything in moderation is reasonable. You also have to want to read 17,000 books. If you wanted to read 17,000 books, when you die, you're not going to regret that because it's something you wanted. If you had to read 17,000 books because somebody told you have to read these books and it wasn't
professor
something,
to pass
as an
class.
example,
yeah.
It's not something you want to read, you're going to regret wasting that time. Yeah. I think there is a middle ground where people can enjoy their life and, well, depending on what you're doing. I think if you're a bodybuilder that like does shows, you have no life. You literally just work out and eat chicken breast and broccoli. Sure. But if you're just a normal person, you can take steps to be healthy and you can have experiences and you can operate a business.
Great balance.
That's it. Like,
yeah.
Just because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 businesses doesn't mean you shouldn't make time to take care of yourself. Because guess what? If you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna fucking die. And then what's the point of having all those businesses?
No, I'm all about the health, and I believe. And we talk about this. I believe the healthier you are, and the better you feel, the better you look, the better confidence you have, and that helps your business, right?
Yeah,
that all helps.
At the end of the day, we're just trying to cheat death, right? Like if this is your life, if this is the whole, let me think, is it going to be a circle? Is it going to be a circle? Yes. If this is your life and death is here and
what you're showing me a circle is just going to keep
and the
continue.
clock is running. I mean, think about like a clock. Okay, let's think about a clock. Death is at 12 o'clock, and the clock is running. All you're trying to do is slow down this clock. You're going to get to 12. Everyone's going to die, but are you going to get there quick, or are you going to? And the whole game is to just slow down the fucking clock. That's it, and that's why people are now. Everyone's freaking out about like, well. Everyone's selling shit. So like it's hard on, when you're on Instagram. But the other thing is people don't want to, discomfort has been completely exterminated from life. And any friction has been exterminated from life. So if I go on the internet and I have a great personality and I tell you, hey, if you wear a paper bag as underwear, then it's going to make your dick grow 6 inches a month.
I'm down.
For real?
Well, if someone said that to me, what am I going to say?
Where's the science?
Okay. but most people, because they don't want to do the work, because being uncomfortable, because effort is now like, who wants to do that? They're just going to wear the fucking brown paper bag underwear.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. So the last time I was here, I was
like Ozempic.
As an example, the last time I was here, we talked a lot about fasting, and mad people hit me up about fasting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I basically like made a thing in notes and would just like copy and paste it and be like, hit me if you have any questions. But what I realized is that most of the people hitting me up just wanted the magic pill. They didn't want to go read the articles that I sent them, the science, listen to the podcasts with the doctors.
Well, what is a magic pill in what sense?
Like, just tell me how to do it.
Oh, how to do it? You don't eat.
Well, yeah, but like when I send you a piece of text this long with all this information, and then you're like, well, like what's important? I go, the whole fucking thing. Like I wouldn't have sent it.
No, you said it to me. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was overwhelming, bro. I didn't read it either.
And the one I sent you was probably an abridged version. I probably enhanced it significantly after like the 15th person was like, hey, how do I do this? But yeah, they just want to know, how do I do it?
Do you still fast since you're working out now, or do you?
No, I've stopped, but I'm
completely.
Yeah, but I mean, I stop eating at like 3-4 o'clock, and then I don't eat again until the next morning. So I guess like I'm kind of fasting.
Yeah, you're doing like your standard 16.
See, I was watching
16, 18.
I was watching a podcast and it was like a doctor.
Yeah.
Speaking science.
Yeah.
And they asked, I think it was Jay Shetty, and he asked his guest, I forgot the doctor's name. He was like, his thought on the fasting, intermittent fasting. And he was like, well, this is going to be weird because I think he was on an episode previously with him praising it and saying how speaking science, right? Why it works, how you should do it. And he goes, now he doesn't do it anymore because I think the same thing. He started working out and needed the protein. And he goes, and I realized I couldn't get the amount of protein I needed with fasting. And we talked about this, and you were like, well, I'm different. I can get 3,000 calories in one meal.
Yeah, like I'll eat the fuck out of the protein in one seating.
Yeah.
So then why don't you fast? So that's my point. Why don't you fast anymore?
I just found that because the workouts are so rigorous, it's like really like 2.5 hours of working out. I need every ounce of energy I can get, and that requires me to eat regularly. For now, I think once I reach like some level of equilibrium where like the workouts aren't killing me, then I'll reintroduce the no food on Mondays. But even the 16 hours, like whatever it is, 12, 14, 16 hours, I mean, that's pretty good every day.
Yeah.
It's doing something.
Yeah, it's definitely doing something. I think the more important thing is that I stop eating before the sun goes down. Because I go to bed pretty early, and if you eat too close to going to bed, fucks with your sleep like really bad and blah, blah, blah. So I try to not eat after like 3, 4, 5 o'clock. But the like aggressive hardcore fasting, I stopped.
Now,
doing.
has there ever been a situation where
Probably. Go ahead.
you, yeah, but I want to get it out of you, where you watch content and you buy into it and then change your mind after without even science, I'm just trying to see if you have been consumed by content the way other people do.
I really, really, really enjoy researching shit, like almost to a fault. Like I spend a lot of time researching and not executing. So it's hard for me to, what was the word you used? But I'm not going to get like tricked.
Okay. Well, influenced or something.
Yeah, I'm not
right?
going to get influenced. Someone's going to say, "Oh, if you put the brown paper bag on as underwear, your dick's going to grow."
But that's
I'm going to go research. Like, first of all, if someone just says that, I'm like,
Yeah, it's
forget
obvious.
about it.
Yeah.
If they give you like a little bit of science, like, oh, because this happens and it rubs and then and an absorption and blah blah blah, I'm going to go research this and see if there's any validity to this. And if there is, maybe I'll give it a shot if I want my dick to grow. And then I'll do it. Now, have I started doing something and then changed my position on it because of more information?
For example, if I were to just watch the Jay Shetty and I saw that doctor telling me to intermittent fast, and then I hear him telling me not to fast, what do you do in a situation like that?
I would think critically, and I would say, because he was into fasting before and then he's not into fasting now. Well, why? What is that guy doing different in his life, or what happened in his life that he stopped fasting? And the thing that he was doing was exercising more. Mm-hmm. And for him, fasting didn't work. Yeah. There are guys that are competitive athletes that eat once a day at the end of the day, and that works for them. So just because that guy said fasting doesn't work for me anymore because I've made changes in my life that fasting has an impact on, that doesn't mean fasting is bad.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He just wasn't gaining muscle and
he couldn't eat enough calories with the fasting, so he stopped fasting. Yeah. That's fine. His goals have changed. His motivation has changed. His day has changed. So he can't sustain the day and exercise with fasting because he can't get enough calories. Totally fine. For me, I don't have a problem eating calories. Like, zero issue. Zero. It's really bad.
Same.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you fucking monitor science. You know what the science is? My fucking double chin in my stomach. That's where I'll be like, okay, don't do this.
No, for real.
It's not. You just have to want to do a little bit of research.
Actually, run us through that. How do you do your research on stuff?
TikTok,
look,
YouTube.
I did. By no means am I like the authority on any of this stuff, and everyone's just got to start somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. So it's impossible to understand everything that cold plunge does to you, right? Mm-hmm. Because it does so much stuff, and you have to learn about hormones. I don't know everything about hormones. I don't know everything about fucking dopamine receptors. I don't know everything about inflammation. But through the years of reading about this or reading about that or whatever, because I am interested in information, I've been able to have a very, 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 very basic understanding of stuff.
Mm-hmm. You gotta pump those numbers up because you're our resident fucking scientist.
I mean, put me on.
We need you to know more of everything.
Put me on payroll, and I'll go to medical school.
We don't have a budget. We don't have sponsors.
We got to get some sponsors.
Are you going to like specific websites, or do you follow certain people?
WebMD.
There are people. There are people that you can't like. The podcasts I listen to are mostly doctors that are doing research.
What's that guy you guys listen to?
Guberman?
What is it?
Guberman.
Dr.
Huberman.
Mindy
Pels is pretty good. Although she was a chiropractor, but she's really knowledgeble in like fasting.
She sold me on sauerkraut juicing this morning.
What the fuck is that?
It basically is kombucha. It's like good for your
fermented any fermented foods is good for gut health.
Yeah,
probiotic,
so like
sauerkraut, kefir,
wine.
Not wine.
That's fermented.
Not wine.
Fermented grapes.
No,
kimchi,
but then like
kimchi,
your body
pickle.
goes. Your liver goes to like instead of breaking down fats, it's trying to fucking clear out this alcohol. So like now you're not burning fat. That's why like alcohol. You know, you gain weight from alcohol.
That's why that motherfucking guts right
I
there.
mean,
Stop with that wine.
I know.
So I listened to so Andrew Huberman, Mindy Pels, Rhonda Patrick is good. Peter Attia is good, which I think Peter Attia is the guy that was like, I don't fast anymore because of the calories.
Oh, is that the guy?
I think
sent
so.
you a
because he's
clip
definitely
of it.
I definitely heard him say that in the last year. I think the easy way to know if someone is a charlatan or if they're giving you good enough information to move forward is whether or not they're trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
If they have fucking supplements, forget about it. If they're selling you a bed, forget about it. If they have sponsors, that's something else. If they're talking about like these guys sponsored us, okay. But if they have like their own products,
But also,
Dead that shit.
also if it's believable, like you can't listen to someone telling you how to avoid hair loss and like they're bald, right? Like or someone
there's
how
also
to,
that, too.
things about health and they're overweight. Like I
Yeah.
remember going to a gym and like this guy wanted to be our trainer and like he was like
I remember that gym.
way unhealthier than us. And I was like, how you gonna bro, wait, what? Not to say he did not have the knowledge and what people should do and maybe he didn't practice it,
Yeah.
but it's just kind of like, it's a hard sell, bro.
I
Like,
had a similar experience where a guy was like, "Oh, let me train you," and I'm like,
I'm in better shape than you.
"Discipline sells discipline, bro. Like,
Yeah, right.
you don't look like you can sell. You're supposed to tell me how to.
I guess you just have to have good judgment. If someone sounds believable, you gotta get
just do a little bit of research. There's so much noise and there's so much nonsense.
I think that's what's hard about researching because you look something up, million things pop up. How do you know which one's like credible?
That's
right?
so hard.
You just have to find like the reliable sources.
Yeah.
Like I think if you do it enough, get the reps in,
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll start realizing like, okay, this is reliable, this is not reliable. And even like the tone of the way they say things and like you could tell when someone's trying to sell something or like
yeah.
when someone was like, here's 10 grand, talk about this product. Like you go on a website and to review a product, and like, you could tell like, they're
Are
bringing it
you?
up.
What's your thought on Tim Ferriss?
I don't know enough about him.
I think he touches on health and stuff.
Yeah, I think I tried to get on his podcast some years ago. Not get on it, like listen to it, get into it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why it didn't grab me. I don't know if I wasn't ready for what he was talking about, and I haven't been back. I read his books, but I haven't revisited his podcast.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him in like a couple years actually.
Tim Ferriss?
I used to at one point. A smart guy. Like
Yeah.
I was into a few.
He's like the OG, like
Yeah, super OG.
self improvement,
Very
health
OG.
guy. I think that he's been usurped by specialists. Like I think he was like a general guy. Like, oh, this is generally how you should eat, and this is generally how you should lift weights. This is generally how you should sleep, and this is generally how you should travel or whatever it is. And now everyone's got a fucking podcast, and
Everyone's a scientist.
and everyone's a scientist, including me, and they're specialists. So like, if you want to learn about sleep, you go listen to a podcast with Dr. Matthew Walker.
Yeah.
Because that's the guy. You don't go to Tim Ferriss for sleep advice. You go to that guy.
All right, I want to talk about sleep. That's actually we had a whole agenda. We're gonna check in, see how New Year's was, and
I mean, let's
No,
stop
but
with
no,
the-
but no, we'll
let's
get
stop
to
with
that
the
later.
Nonsense. Let's do New Year's resolutions.
no.
Let's do New
I
Year's
want to
resolutions.
talk about sleep
Okay, sleep. Go.
because you just started it.
Okay.
So, I think the hardest part about sleep is everyone knows how important it is.
I don't
it's
think-
not obvious. I mean, it's not. It's
I
not
don't think they do.
shocking.
I don't think people know how important it is. I don't think people realize how much shit happens when you sleep. Take that back. How many things need to happen when you sleep that you have to prioritize sleeping. I don't
No,
think
people brag about like, oh, I only sleep 3-4 hours a
Yeah.
night. That's
Or
all I
this
need.
is-
I'm like,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think the majority of people.
I take
know.
that back. I believe I agree with you, and I do think that this whole fucking I don't sleep is a cousin of death. This team no sleep, like
hustle
all this
doesn't
bullshit.
sleep. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I'm not down with it.
No,
I sleep is underrated.
If nothing else, the cognitive decline that occurs, like the amount of brain function that you lose when you don't sleep is so great that you have to be impacting your business, let's say, negatively. Like you can't afford to not sleep because you cannot function at the level, at the heightened level you think you are functioning at when you don't sleep. So you're actually impacting your business in more negative by not sleeping than taking the extra 3 hours to sleep, 4 hours to sleep, whatever it is.
So this is, I know I'm going to sound stupid because I'm drinking a coffee right now.
You're wild for
fucking
that
5
one too,
p.m.
man.
It is 5
That's
p.m.
a wild move right there, boy.
But I got a lot of work still.
This is the only thing that I don't like that you do. This
You
is
know,
the
you know
only
what's
thing.
crazy about coffee though? Like when we were talking about sleep, right?
Yeah.
I remember that our last pod, I think we touched up on coffee a little bit, or
Yeah.
on the chat.
Yeah.
And I cut out coffee for 2 weeks, and I was still sleeping like shit.
No, so this is the thing, bro, and I've had that too. I typically just have insomnia. Like it comes and goes. I was doing
I
well.
wonder why.
No. I'm telling you, I've tried. I have science. There's the science is I cut it out. How Five said.
Yeah.
And it's still because it's
But
mental,
it's
right?
also
it's a mind
eating
game.
a certain time before bed too.
There's
It could be
there's so
a lot of
many
different
No,
things.
factors.
it becomes mental.
Yeah.
It's all mind game.
There's a lot of things that impact sleep. I'm gonna let you finish. There's a lot of things that impact sleep. It's not just coffee. So cutting out the coffee isn't necessarily the fix for your sleep.
Absolutely not.
There's
science.
There's science. Dr. Matthew Walker. You can read his book if you like to read. If you don't like to read, just listen to any fucking podcast he's on, and you will be mortified at how bad you've been treating yourself and how important fucking sleep is. This is the problem with coffee. Coffee has a 8-hour half-life, which means 8 or 12, 8, which means if you have 200 milligrams of caffeine, come here, buddy, get up here. Guess number 5.
Stanley.
Guess number
If you
5.
have 200 milligrams of caffeine, 8 hours after that last cup of coffee, you have 100 milligrams of caffeine. Caffeine has a quarter life of 12 hours, which means that 50 milligrams of caffeine is still in your system 12 hours after you drink your coffee. So if you have coffee at 10 a.m. and you try to go to sleep at 10 p.m., it would be the same thing as not having coffee all day and having a quarter cup of coffee at 10 p.m. before you go to bed. Of course you're not going to fucking sleep.
Well, that's why I remember you
But
were
I
tripping
can
out.
sleep with coffee.
You think you can sleep. You're not actually getting quality sleep.
I just told you I cut coffee and I still couldn't sleep.
but that might not be the problem.
All right, so this
Can you sit down?
I'm going to tell you what my frustration is because I, on the other hand, do know how important sleep is.
Yeah.
And
What does the Oura ring say?
so that's the thing. Like, what do you mean? What does it say?
Like, does it give you like REM and deep sleep
Yeah.
figures?
yeah, it does.
So how's your REM and how's your deep sleep? I mean, that's where it's.
Well,
that's
it's
what matters.
it's always different, and I do, like you said, like eating late does take play in that, and also drinking does too. I'll admit, I used to think like drinking helped me sleep, and it really doesn't.
I mean, most
help you
people
sleep.
do.
It makes you fall asleep.
Yeah.
but you'll wake up like 2-3 hours, 4 hours later, and like
You're waking up all night long.
all
night
No,
long
no,
you're
I
waking
believe
up.
that. I strongly believe that.
I used to take edibles to sleep. I had knee surgery, and I was taking edibles. I was on like a CBD and THC protocol for recovery, and I didn't want to smoke, so I was eating the edibles, and I'm like, God damn, I sleep so good when I take these edibles. So I was taking edibles to sleep, and then I started researching sleep, and my problem with sleeping is I have a hard time staying asleep. I could go to sleep, I can't stay asleep. The edibles, like I would go to sleep and I wake up the next morning like, God damn, I slept all night. However, there's a bunch of processes that happen in your brain and in your body while you're sleeping that the edibles stop from happening. So while you're sleeping and you stay asleep and you feel rested, a bunch of stuff that needs to happen isn't happening. So, and it's the same thing with booze. Food is an easy one because your body is just digesting food all night long, and there's no way to rest like that. But I mean, maybe you're an outlier. I don't know. Maybe like the coffee doesn't have any impact on you. But if coffee keeps you awake, if you drink coffee and you get a surge of energy, then coffee is not your friend if you're trying to sleep.
Coffee is just it's just for taste at this point.
So why don't you have decaf?
Well, it was sold out at this Starbucks on the corner. I tried it. And I was like, let me give it a shot.
I mean, see.
So I want to ask you this, because, like I said, I do believe in sleep.
Yeah.
It was frustrating for me to listen and watch people, scientists or doctors, whatever, just preach how important it is, and like, oh, you want to fucking have the best day ever, get your 8 hours of sleep, and it was frustrating when I couldn't. I would, even like I said, when I cut coffee out and I couldn't fall asleep. Do you know how frustrating that is? And then you even gave me a secret drink.
I don't know what I
to
don't know
fucking
how.
buy, and I bought this drink to sleep, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get the best sleep ever. I'm coming in, getting into
First
bed.
of all, it's not a
fucking
drink.
Confident.
It's magnesium. It's L-theanine, which is a amino acid, and apigenin, which is the thing that is it's from plants. It's the thing that's in green tea that calms you down. So
green
it's
tea
not
has caffeine.
It's not a drink.
No.
It is the compound in green tea that calms you down.
Okay.
It's not green tea.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that for you to
I think someone sold you on it that made it.
Wait, did that drink work?
No, I was up all night.
Literally,
I had the worst sleep of my life.
anyone that I've given it to, anyone that's tried it,
Yeah.
has been like, I don't know how I've slept without this my whole life. Like, he's the only one that's like, dude, doesn't work.
Oh shit.
I don't know what's going on with you.
Can I should have used your affiliate code to buy it.
You should have. I would have got.
You know you're getting paid for this shit.
I think that you might have a very complex situation where you literally have to like eradicate everything from your life.
No, I'm a DJ. I go to bed at 5 a.m. some days, go to bed at 10 p.m. Like, that's the problem. So you think that's a problem?
Yeah, because
It's a huge problem.
So light exposure is something. The sleep that I have tonight is dictated by the light that I saw this morning.
Really?
So the earlier that you can get daylight into your eyeballs, that starts the circadian clock.
I just saw someone talking about this.
So your circadian clock starts, and it can't be through a window. It's got to be outside. You got to go outside, and you got to see daylight. You don't have to look at the sun and burn your eyes, but you got to see daylight. So I get up, I get in the cold plunge, I dry off, I grab the dog, I go for a walk every morning. The moment that the light hits your eyes, and you need, like, if it's bright enough, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, the circadian clock starts. The earlier you can do that, the earlier you'll be able to go to bed. So if you wake up at 3 p.m., 12 p.m., and let's say you wake up at 12 and you don't get outside till 2 because you're futzing around and you're drinking your fucking coffee and you're putting on your brown paper bag underwear and then you finally get outside. And maybe you're like in the car and you got to drive for 20 minutes. So now it's like another 20 minutes before you're actually outside. If you don't start that clock, you're not going to get sleepy until many, 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 many hours later. Now,
So I should have my coffee outside.
on the B side, as early as possible. On the B side, if the sun has gone down, let's say you get up at 6 a.m. and you get sunlight in, and your clock started. The sun's gone down, and now you got a DJ, and you go out, and it's lights, 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 noise, 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 stimulation, stimulation, stimulation. That is fucking you up too. That's going to prevent you from going to sleep because now your body's thinking, oh, the clock is off because there's still lights happening. There's still stimulation. When the sun goes down, you should be dimming your lights in your house. You should be reducing the amount of lights in your house. I have the thing on my phone where it turns your screen red.
Oh yeah.
So at night I do this, and it kills the blue light on my phone.
Oh, what about sleeping with the TV on? Because I do that all the time.
Kill that? Kill that noise.
About
Kill
white
that
noise.
White noise is fine.
I saw-
Anything that's putting light in your eyeballs is crushing your ability to go to sleep. So maybe that's the problem.
I think that's the problem. I work
sleep
on
with
my
your TV
laptop
on?
mad late. No,
Yeah.
no TV.
Oh.
I don't sleep with the TV, but like I'm on my laptop.
And
like
that's why you
Illustrator.
can't go to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. But it's also like thinking too much, overthinking,
I'm the king of over fucking things.
and you still sleep.
Yeah.
See, I think to me,
You know what helps
I blame
me?
it on that.
You know what helps me is I got this app called, I think it's called Sleep Stream. No affiliation.
Let me get the code, bro. I'll give you the 15%.
It's called Sleep Stream 2. And there's a guy, listen to this. Hold on. I put this guy on and he lulls me to sleep.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Hold on. Listen to this guy. It's the best.
Welcome to your premium deep sleep solution.
Oh, I
That
have something
double
like
E
that.
or what? Te la
In this
lava.
session, we'll be combining state-of-the-art sound,
And he just like
imagery,
talks you
and
to sleep.
relaxation techniques.
And
I can't go to man when I've tried that. I've tried and then I'm up listening to these idiots.
I've tried.
Telling
I've
me
tried
what
a
to
bunch of
do.
them. This one, for some reason, this one works. I don't know, but your problem might be light exposure.
Yeah.
So I was just saying that I heard someone. It was Zane Lowe. Zane Lowe started doing that, and he was just like, yeah. He goes, I used to like. I heard someone talk about it. So now, I don't know if it's just him or him and his wife wake up and they go outside and like he's in his fucking underwear like a weirdo. Just
Yeah.
like he goes, I thought it was weird. He goes, but it really helped. I don't know if he said help them sleep or help them focus more during the day. Like, but he saw benefits.
Yeah.
There was, I forget what podcast they were talking about this, but there was a study that there were college kids that had insomnia, and they signed up for a sleep study, and they took them out like camping somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere. No phones, no computers, no bullshit. Just go out, camp, maybe some books, whatever. They woke up when the sun came up. They went to sleep when the sun went down. And it's fucking pitch black because they're in the middle of nowhere. And they did this for a week. And after a week, none of them had insomnia because their body was connected to the natural light cycle.
But what if they go back to reality?
They have to make adjustments if they don't want to have
So they didn't have
insomnia.
insomnia during that week. It didn't
I'm sure
cure their insomnia.
I'm sure that day 1 and 2 was maybe a little difficult, but when they were done with this, they didn't have any problems.
Got it.
Now, if they continued the way that they were living their life prior to this, I imagine the insomnia would come back in. But they were linked to the natural cycle of the sun, and that helped them regulate their body to be able to go to sleep and wake up and go to sleep and wake up.
C5 is also like an interesting because we're talking about the DJ stuff and he's like the guy that typically goes to bed early, wakes up early,
Yeah.
but DJs a lot too.
Yeah.
So I
My
wonder
body
how that.
adjusts. I think I don't know. It's just the way my body works. But when we come back Monday from a weekend of working and vendors, whatever, I just know.
But you deliberately wake up early.
Yeah.
Like you're not like drinking all night long and then you're like, I'm just gonna wake up at 6. Like you're deliberately doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't sleep good though.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
when
want to
you
put out. I don't want to put his information out there, but I'm in his aura circle
Yeah.
where I can see his sleep score.
mean-
It's never good.
You see,
Well, there was like the weekend where like it was crazy. Like when I was like,
it's never good or it's not good when he eats
There-
late and he
there's
drinks.
like
I don't know what he's doing. I'm not like asking him,
Okay,
but I
okay.
do see his score, and I'm like, oh, he didn't sleep that well.
I mean, we
well,
could assume.
that's what I'm saying. Like the past 2 nights, like it was weird. Like I only slept like 6 hours a night, but then the 2 nights before, I was sleeping 8-9 hours, gaining like 2 hours deep sleep. So it's just weird. Like I think because I slept a lot.
He fucking.
No, it was actually no. So I went to get a massage, and they were like, "Yo, we have this craniosacral therapy."
a what?
I don't know.
A what? A
Hold
sack?
on,
What?
where's the science?
What did you do to your sack?
Let's see. What is this?
Craniosacral therapy.
Do you get a massage from a dude or a woman?
A woman.
Why? Don't you want a real massage
No,
from a
they're pretty
man
butch.
with some strong hands?
And, you know, I had a male massage therapist. His name it was weird. His name was Dara, and I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be a lady. It was a dude. I'm like, oh shit, all right. But it was the best massage I ever had. But I typically, get female massage therapists, and I get the deep tissue, and they're good. But this one, I switched it up. It was a craniosacral therapy, and I didn't know. I thought I was like, oh, it's probably a head massage, right? I was like, whatever. It's like a relaxing massage.
Pepper grinder?
No, not a chaka. But it was. I laid, in the bed, in the massage bed, like
Table,
normal table.
whatever.
But she didn't massage me. She just like kind of like held my head for like a certain amount of time, and
wow.
like it was weird. Like, but it's a relaxing massage where like people go for like people with cancer or like are in pain, like neck pains and shit. I'm like, all right. And she didn't do anything for an hour. She just like kind of like held my leg. But there's like certain pressure points that she knew, I guess, but it wasn't pressure. But those 2 nights, she told me like you'll probably feel sleepy, and then the next couple of nights you're gonna sleep soundly. I'm like, all right, and I did. So I was kind of bummed out. It wasn't a head massage, like head. Not the other.
I think that it's hard. I mean, look, a lot of DJs listen to this and they're probably like, "Fuck you guys. I'm just not gonna sleep. Like I can't sleep." And I get it.
I get it. It's not fuck you guys. I'm not going to sleep. I can't sleep. It's we can't fall asleep. I'm speaking for the guys.
No,
that
but it's
have a
not
hard
even.
time.
It's not even if you work 5 nights a week. You're not getting up for first light.
No.
You're getting up when the fuck you get up. Like if you work in LA, you could get to bed. I guess kind of okay, 3 a.m. or whatever. But it's just impossible to get up early enough to get enough light. Like, and then to your point, can't go to sleep because of all the stimulation. Like it's hard, but I think if you really want to do it, you can implement enough changes to an effort to see some benefits. But like it's fucking hard, man.
It is
people
hard.
who work night shifts, what do they call it?
Graveyard shift.
No, I guess it's shift workers, people that work at night. Like if you sleep all day and you work all night, like when are you going to get this light that you need?
Yeah.
And it has to be natural sunlight.
It has to be natural sunlight.
Huh.
They have like lights.
So then why are you saying the screen, the blue light affects you?
The blue light keeps you up. So the blue light, it mimics daylight. So if I'm staring at my phone all night long, my body thinks it's still daylight. So I'm not going to sleep. I'm not producing the melatonin that'll make me sleepy, that'll put me to bed. That's why when you're on your computer mad late working like a motherfucker, that might be why you can't go to sleep.
No, I believe that, but I'm still, I still think it's like overthinking and like thoughts just
There's
don't,
that too.
the thoughts don't rest.
There's that.
lot of
Listen,
that things.
I'm the king of overthinking.
Do you write stuff down when you're overthinking, like in the notes or something?
Does that help?
I've heard that helps. Like if there's something on your mind, write it down, and then like it's just you'll revisit it tomorrow. I think
most of the stuff that I'm like hemming and hawing about is shit that is completely out of my control, or shit that might never even happen. And I've gotten a lot better at like recognizing that and being able to say like, I can't do anything about this. Mm-hmm. I especially can't do anything about this at 9 p.m. when I'm in bed. Mm-hmm. So if I can do something about it, it'll happen tomorrow. But even tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Mm-hmm. And if I'm spinning my wheels and thinking about stuff that may never even happen, I just get a grip on myself and I'm just like, look, there's no signs that point to a volcano erupting next door to my house. Because there's no fucking volcano next to my house. And even if there was, there's no reason for it
where's
to erupt.
the science that there isn't one?
I mean, maybe there is. But like I don't think it's that ridiculous. Some of it is ridiculous, but it's not that ridiculous. But like, I have to tell myself that either I can't control this, or there's nothing to support that this is going to happen. And that usually helps me stop thinking about the dumb shit. Now, sometimes I do have a problem turning my brain off at night. And I will watch a little bit of something to turn the brain off. And I mean, I would say like within 90 seconds, I'm falling asleep.
Then you turn the TV off and fall asleep.
I turn, as soon as I'm like dozing off, I turn it off and it's a wrap. Because if I keep it on, then like the dreams are wild, or like I get engaged, or whatever.
I'm
whatever
better at
it
like
is.
turning the timer to like 30
That's
minutes
the thing.
timer.
So I was very excited. I'm a big New Year guy, right?
Yeah.
Like I love the reset button.
Oh, good pivot.
Yeah. No. No, it's still on sleep. Big on new goals, new whatever.
Wait, I thought you
And
weren't.
started-
I thought you weren't a resolution guy.
So I wasn't,
Okay,
and then I am. Yeah. Because I said I was.
Oh, I thought you said. You
I said
weren't.
I was because I do like the fresh start.
Okay.
Yeah. I said I used to think like, hey, if you want to change, like change the moment you have
Okay,
that
maybe
thought
that's
thing.
what it was. Yeah.
But I do like hitting the reset button and starting fresh. And I started the year off with like insomnia. Like fucking, I was ready for, really it was Tuesday morning, but that was like our Monday, the 2nd.
Yeah.
I was ready for it and couldn't sleep. And then the next day, couldn't sleep. So 2 days in a row. Last night I slept, but I had wine. And I was going to do the fucking dry January shit.
Wow.
I was like, no, I'm not. And I was I was in downtown till like 10, 11 p.m. Like doing, like just working. Got home, but dude, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Fucking tired, bro. And I was like, I can fall asleep. But I got home and I just like, I'm gonna have one glass of wine. Turned into 2, and I slept, or got a good Aura score. You know, so I don't know.
So was it the wine or was it you being exhausted?
I think a combo.
I don't know.
Combination
So,
of both.
but I didn't want to take any chances, and I said I'm just gonna have some wine. And I didn't have the wine in all real. I didn't have the wine to help me fall asleep. I had it because I was stressed out, and I was just like. Anyway, long story short, I added an extra week in December, so I'm going until December 40th.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm going to December 40th.
December
It's not
40th.
New Year yet.
December
Next
40th.
next
We're on
Monday.
December 30th.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna have a
35th.
party on December 40th.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So yeah, I added an extra week in
Let's
December.
do it.
It's not New Year yet.
Let's do it. I honestly,
They didn't start off well, bro.
I think if you, and I don't know if you are capable of doing this or you can even afford to do this, but I think that if you said, okay, at 6 p.m., the phone goes away, the computer goes away, I'm not eating any more food, lights go down, you can watch some TV or whatever. But like, if you really want to get ill, don't watch any TV, read a fucking book, write, journal, whatever. If you try that and get really, really aggressive with it, I think that you'll, in a couple days, and get up early and get first light.
I'll tell you what. I'll start there.
I think that might help.
I'll get the natural sunlight in the morning.
Yeah.
First thing, I'll make you a promise right now. I'll wake up because I did see that. And that's the crazy shit too, bro, is like any piece of content like that, I feel like we all get it at the same time because it becomes a trend.
Yeah.
It's like a trending topic.
well, right
and it's just
now-
like you saw it somewhere and someone else said it somewhere and it kind of trickles
Yeah.
down.
Right now-
Or like that. I've never heard anyone say that till recently.
The
Like
light.
10 years ago, no one's saying,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
no,
walk
okay,
out.
but I mean, Stone's been
I'm not
mentioning
saying
it in the
it wasn't
chat.
around.
I think right now, I don't love the labeling of this. I don't even like the term, but like biohacking, everyone's trying to biohack their life and their body and whatever. I think it's like cool and trendy to be a biohacker. And so all of this health stuff is coming up to the surface.
Yeah, like kind of like us. We go watch Jay Shetty and Hub and Burb, whatever the fuck these guys do.
Yeah,
and
so-
then we come talk on a DJ podcast.
So I think that there's a trend in biohacking, and through that comes information. And unfortunately, it's usually linked to biohacking, but it comes real information that is just the correct way to live your life, which is get light as early as possible, and that starts the clock, and go to bed roughly around the same time within like an hour or two. Turn the fucking phones off, turn the TVs off, turn the laptops off, dim your lights, like try to mimic what they did in that study in the middle of nowhere. Like the sun goes down, it's time to go to sleep. Sun comes up, time to fucking wake up. And if you can get as close to that as possible. So I think because this trend of biohacking is happening, there is a lot more information like this, but like sleep is not biohacking. Not eating close to going to bed is not biohacking. Fasting, I don't think it's biohacking, because like the reality is 3,000 years ago, not even that long ago, 200 years ago, food wasn't in abundance. Like there wasn't a lot of food available all the time like it is now. People would
go days without eating.
they
and just doing water.
But like when there were hunter gatherers, there wasn't fucking food every day. And fasting wasn't a biohack. It was just, this is what it is.
Yeah,
We
I
can't
guess
find the
it's just
animal
like-
to kill. So I look, I am into it. I am grateful that I accidentally stumbled onto all this information in the last however long, 5 years, 6 years, because it has improved my life. But I haven't fallen trap to the influencer. I've put in a little bit of effort and tried to figure out, okay, is this real or is this bullshit? Is this based on anything, or is this nonsense because they're just trying to sell you a fucking pill? So I think it's great that people are paying attention. I think it's great that there's a lot of information. I think it's great that people are want to implement some changes to make them feel good. I think that it's not great that people aren't doing just a little bit of research to make sure that they're not getting tricked.
Yeah, I think that's the most
You know
important.
what? Forget about getting tricked. Do the research so you understand why you're doing the thing that you're doing. Like, let's go back to like the people that are hitting me up about fasting. Like, just tell me how to do it. It's like, no. I want you to understand why you're doing it. Because if you don't have a strong why, you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
I have a strong why for getting up and going into the fucking 37-degree water every morning.
Why?
I have a strong, because it's great for you.
Okay, why?
Okay.
Inflammation.
So
I have injury.
So for me, the main thing it does for me is more mental than physical.
Okay.
I get up in the morning, I get into this freezing cold fucking water. It sucks. It always sucks. It never gets easier. It never gets any easier. And I've done it. And the rest of the day is just a little bit easier. Like I already woke up and did something that fucking sucked.
Is this something you could do in your bathtub, or do you actually need that that plunge?
You could
tub?
do it in your bathtub, but you're gonna have to buy 10 pounds of ice
Yeah,
every
it's
day. It's a
not
pain in
right.
the
I
ass.
got it, yeah.
Jesus.
I started with cold showers, but I find that the cold showers is actually harder than the cold plunge, because like you can kind of cheat a little bit, and like the cold water is hitting you here, but like not over here. But then like also this is freezing too, because like it's like getting like cold air. Like it was fine, but
Does the shower get cold enough to reap all the benefits, like you like to say?
so based on the science, according to the science, which is brought to you by a doctor who is the foremost expert on cold and heat exposure, she says that you can reap the physical benefits of cold plunging in water that's 50 degrees,
Okay.
which I think showers get 50 degrees. They
Okay.
probably get a little bit colder. But if your cold plunge is set to 50, you're getting all the physical benefits of cold plunge.
What do you have it at?
38.
38.
Wow.
You
Now-
2.5?
36.5.
Damn. Then we start flexing.
I'm
6 minutes.
Woo.
I try to knock the 2 out like in a week, but
So, and then the other thing is you only need 11 minutes a week, 11 minutes a week to reap the physical benefits of cold plunge. Anything outside of that, you start getting cold adapted and it gets harder to get the physical benefits. The reality is if you're shivering, it's fucking cold enough. So once you stop shivering, make it a little colder. Once you stop shivering, make it a little
Once
colder.
you're in there, how long till your body adjusts? Because
Never.
Never. Because typically, I feel like
no,
You
you
get
don't
a
adjust.
little
You're still cold, but you're numb, right? So like after like 2 minutes,
you're
and
just
you
numb.
hit the 3. That's how I do 6, and then I'm just like
you get numb, but
and you're just kind of like chilling.
what
like,
you're talking about, I think, is like the loss of breath, where you're like, like gasping for air. That's the entire secret to cold plunging, is just controlling your breath.
Yeah,
That's
breathe,
it. If
yeah.
you can control your breath, you can cold plunge for days.
What about
You'll
when
die of
fucking
hypothermia, but-
cryotherapy was a thing? What's going on with that?
So
That's gone.
Cryotherapy, I never did it.
I did it with Ian
did it.
Fletcher.
Yeah.
Okay, I never did it. It's my understanding that cryotherapy is very superficial, and it's good for injuries or inflammation, superficial inflammation, not like inflammation in your body, like organs and stuff. But you have to do it every day. Like you have to do it every day. And it's so fucking expensive. It's impossible to do it every day if you really want to reap the benefits superficially. Cold plunge is impacting you literally from the inside out. So it's a completely different ballgame.
Yeah.
Completely different ballgame. Why do I have it set to 38 degrees and not 50 degrees? Because I also want to reap the mental benefits of it, which is I want to suffer.
Yeah.
I want it to be
Hence
hard,
why you don't eat on Mondays.
which is why I don't eat on Mondays.
Yeah.
Like I said, look, discomfort has been eviscerated from everyday life. You don't have to go to the grocery store anymore. You don't have to drive a car. You don't have to. You don't even have to go anywhere to see someone. You can just FaceTime them. Discomfort is completely been eviscerated. In my opinion, this is creating a planet of fucking pussies. So I try to make things a little bit uncomfortable when I can. Cold plunge, sauna,
Brown paper bags.
brand paper bags, like wherever I can introduce a little bit of friction.
So what's the difference between a cold plunge and a sauna, besides the obvious hot and cold, benefit wise? What does a sauna do? Sweat out bad toxins and stuff?
I don't think it does that.
No, that's just bullshit.
I think it's bullshit. It releases heat shock proteins, and I don't know what they do, which obviously you don't get in the cold. The cold increases your brown fat, and brown fat is something that babies have a lot of. And then as you grow, because babies can't shiver, so brown fat keeps your body warm. Because babies can't shiver because they don't have muscles, the brown fat keeps them warm. And brown fat is an organ in itself. So it burns calories. So the more brown fat you have as an adult, you lose it because you can start shivering and warm yourself, so you don't need the brown fat.
I burn calories by shivering.
You burn mad calories from shivering.
I'm down.
Mad calories.
because after
But the cold plunge increases your brown fat.
Yeah.
And when you increase your brown fat, you now have a bigger organ that has mitochondria that is burning calories. So like, while that guy said nothing burns calories more and burns fat more than cold plunge, it's not entirely true. Gary Brecka, the guy that likes to sell stuff, the guy that saved Dana White's life, he's not wrong in that it does increase your calorie burn.
Yeah.
Not the cold plunge, the things
after
that
effect.
happen
Yeah.
after the
After.
cold plunge.
Got it.
throughout the day after.
because
Yeah.
I'm shivering walking to the gym after
Yeah.
a plunge.
Yeah. So
and I
you're
go
burning
work out
calories.
after.
Yeah.
So now
People-
you're just burning like triple the amount.
People who are people who fidget
Me.
burn thousands of calories more a day, like real fidgeting, like this shit, like this
Yeah.
all day long. You do this all day long, you're gonna burn like an extra 1,000 calories.
Yeah,
a day.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
I saw that recently too.
It's so shivering is
Any
the same
movement.
thing.
So literally any movement.
So shivering is the same thing. Now you don't want to shiver all day, like how miserable. But that's the thing with the cold shower. is when you get out, you don't dry yourself, you air dry, and you just shiver and power through it. The cold plunge. I mean, I'm fucking shivering my balls off in the cold plunge. It doesn't get easier. It only gets easier to control your breath, which makes it easier because you don't think you're gonna die.
I thought I was gonna die when I did the
The cryo.
The cryo.
Cryo's pretty hard too,
oh yeah,
man,
dude, I
but-
was like hyperventilating, like I couldn't. I thought I was gonna die.
I think the
shit.
plunge is
Breathe.
harder. I think the cold plunge is way harder.
This is
you're-
like the real one though. Like I want not that you see the ones where like you're in a tank and
Yeah.
like your head's out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no,
I
you're
was
in a chamber.
In the chamber?
Oh shit!
I couldn't breathe, bro. I was like,
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you like hit the panic button?
tap out.
I tapped out. Yeah, I just
and then
like
they opened the thing.
I just walked out.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like a door, so you just walk out.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Fuck, bro,
that's
scary.
Like claustrophobic.
That's cold
Yeah,
plunge.
yeah, that too.
That's cold plunge. I just started saunaing because I just joined a gym that has a sauna.
Well, it's good to sauna
Which
and
gym?
plunge. Like it goes hand in hand. Like you want it hot,
Yeah, you can
then cold,
you can
and
do
end on cold.
contrast. You could do hot and cold, but you got to end on cold.
Yeah.
This is a fucking problem, bro. The problem is there's too much shit that you have to do.
You don't have to do any of this.
No,
you don't,
I know,
You don't have
but you
to do
know.
any
Yeah,
of it.
you don't have to.
You don't have
But
to
you,
do any
if
of
you're
it.
getting fed,
You know what
this-
you have to do? You have to eat whole foods. You have
Work
to
out.
drink water.
be active.
You have to move your body.
Definitely
It
water.
could just be steps. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to go lift weights.
I'm big on steps.
You have to get early light.
Okay.
And all of these
So
things.
that's
are,
the one I
all of these
definitely-
things are free except for Whole Foods, but everyone eats, right? So make better food choices. These are the things you have to do. You don't have to cold plunge. It's fucking awesome if you can. You don't have to sauna. It's fucking awesome if you can. Like, you don't have to do any of this stuff.
No, for sure. What I meant was when you are watching and hearing about all this stuff, like
Yeah.
you are curious and you do want to try it, and then it kind of like gives you a little bit of anxiety. That
Why? Go try it. There's plenty of places
I
that
know.
have cold plunges and saunas.
That's not well.
We go right here down the street.
he goes to a spot. I mean, I'm
CO2
lucky.
Health. We go.
I'm blessed to have a cold plunge in my house, but that's because I built it. Like, I built my own cold plunge.
Nice.
Shit.
But you want to try it? Go try it. And then maybe it feels so good that you're like, I don't want to pay $30 a pop. I'm just going to buy a cold plunge. And you make
What do
alteration.
they go for?
Cold plunges. You can get one. I built mine. I only built mine because the space in my house that I put it was very specific, and all of the manufactured cold plunges are way too big. And I came across a group on Facebook that was making them out of chest freezers, like the freezers you put in your garage.
Okay.
And I mean, it's legit. Like,
I've seen it.
I have filtration. I have disinfectant. I have water pump. Like,
You could get
thermostat.
electrocuted though.
You could get. Well, I unplug it. I unplug it. But that's the only reason I built mine. But you can get one for like $3,000. I think the company Plunge makes them for $3,000. That's like pretty entry level.
One of my boys just got sent one for like 10 grand.
And then you
10.
can then the one to get is it's called Blue Wave. No affiliation.
Yeah, let me get your link.
The Blue Wave is the one to get because what happens is when you get in the cold plunge and you don't move, you create a thermal barrier, so it's not as cold as if you're moving around.
Yeah.
And you break the
So
thermal
you
barrier.
want no space.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
like-
the space.
yeah.
You just want to keep moving around, so you break the thermal
So if
barrier.
you sit still, like it's easier, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
you're
way
2 minutes
easier.
in, like you sit still, like you're like
So
you feeling
the-
good.
Oh, so you're supposed
But
to
if
move.
you move
You're-
around,
yeah, you move around.
it gets cold. And you're like, oh,
Oh.
So the Blue Wave cold plunge has like a jet,
Yeah.
and it's literally like a fucking roaring river. It's insane.
and it's cold.
And it's
That's
cold as
wild.
fuck. It's like you're on a river rafting ride. Like the water just going crazy,
Yeah.
and it's fucking freezing. Like it's truly as cold as it needs to be.
Holy shit.
Like my neighbor was cold plunging with me for a little while, and she had a hard time with it at first. And then she started getting comfortable. So I'd put my arm in the water and just slosh it around.
Oh my god!
And she's like, no, because it gets so much colder.
Yeah.
But that's what you want. You don't want it to get easier. You want it to be hard. The Blue Wave, no affiliation, is the one you want to get. But yeah, you can get one for $3,000. You can get one for $20,000. It's just a matter of like how flossy you want to get.
Yeah, there's one you can have it hot or cold. Like,
Yeah, you can get hot or cold. Yeah.
Okay, so what does hot plunge do?
I'm sure it's similar to sauna. I think it's just not as
sweat.
It's not as impactful because
You don't sweat, right? Because you're
No, not really.
Well, it's not sweat. Yeah.
You're still releasing heat shock proteins, but I think that like the shower versus the cold plunge, you're getting way more of a you get it's impacting you more and globally in a sauna versus like sitting in a hot tub.
okay. God damn.
But you don't have to do any of this.
Did you set any New Year's
No,
goals?
because I don't believe in resolutions.
You believe in goals?
I believe in goals. I believe in goals, but if like I don't need January 1st to start working out.
Same.
If I want to start working out, I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, you don't. Okay, but I understand that. But do
Well,
you believe that holidays you tend to eat a little more? And,
Yeah, but that's just natural, right? And then you just reset. Like now,
right. But you reset January 1st.
not because it's January 1st, because the holidays are over. If the holidays were in July, then I would reset August 1st.
Okay.
Right. So it just so happens to be the turn of the calendar.
All right. So,
But I did.
So you reset?
I did like what you guys were talking about in the last episode, where you're talking about like connecting with friends more, connecting with family, like that stuff. I like,
Yeah,
and I think that, like you should be maybe at the end of the year after spending time with friends and family, you recognize that that's important, and that's great. But like the stuff like, oh, I'm gonna eat better and I'm gonna work out more.
Yeah, that should happen
And
the moment you feel like you want to.
If you want to do it,
do it now.
you're doing
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah.
now.
Like,
No,
like
yeah, I agree with that.
we have a homie that we all know, who I won't name, and after Neva passed away, I hit him up or he hit me up. I don't remember, but I think I hit him up and I was like, "Hey man, like you got to worry about we got to worry about your health right now, because like we don't need any more DJs dying." And I was like, "I know you don't know where to start, and by no means am I the guy that's going to take you to the finish line, but I'm the guy that's going to get you to start." And he started, and he's like, "Dude," and we're not doing that much. Like for 2 weeks, I was like, "I just need you to drink a gallon of water a day and take 10,000 steps a day. That's it. I don't want you to change shit else. Eat whatever the fuck you want, eat whenever you want, sleep however the fuck you want." And after like a week, he's like, "Dude, I feel so good."
Yeah, and that little bit of change, he probably shaved off a few pounds already, you know?
Probably. And then the next...
I don't think you should encourage people to eat whatever the fuck they want, though.
Okay, so the next... Because you can't...
You're
can't-
saying baby steps.
Yeah, you
Got
can't.
it.
You can't
Okay.
tell someone you need to eat like this. You need to sleep
Got
like
it.
this.
Okay,
because it'll never stick.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like someone who doesn't know where to start, you have to give them like a slow drip.
For sure.
So
I
the
get- I
next
see it.
phase was what I have him do next. Log his food. Still eat whatever you want. But
This
just
is actually good advice for someone listening. Like these are your steps.
Log
it's
every day.
written for you. Okay, so what was it?
Wait, so
Log-
gallon a day of
And that's
water.
hard.
Gallon of water and 10,000
It's not hard.
steps
It's not
was-
hard. You know how
was
you do
phase
it?
one.
I'll tell you how you do it. This is your gallon of water. Go on Amazon, buy a fucking gallon jug, fill it up, take a ruler, write, I don't know,
This time,
6
yeah.
lines on it.
12
And
p.m.
they sell them
Yeah,
like that.
and you write the
You
times.
hit like little goals. For
That's
the day,
it.
yeah.
Mini
No,
goals.
They sell
mini
them
goals.
like that
yeah,
already.
or buy it like that. And you just hit your mini goals every 2 hours or whatever it is, 3 hours, 4 hours. I think it's
get my water.
How many
man.
liters in a gallon?
I think
Between
3.5,
this-
3.2,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, so like
Drink some of this.
three.
But when you set these smaller goals, it's so much easier
Yeah.
to drink the gallon. It sounds like
Although also, can you? Is there science behind this? Which I believe there is. You hydrate more when you take smaller sips versus chugging.
I have no idea.
I know from our doctor friend, like when you're
This
hungover,
is-
you're not supposed to like chug water. You're actually supposed to take
Small
smaller
sips?
sips. because
Small
you're like-
Why?
It just-
I think it's like
Well, when you take big chugs, water is passing through your body like too quickly.
Too fast?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never even heard that. I do know that at night
From a doctor, so it could be science.
should be science.
Should be science.
I know at night
Yeah, it should be
that
science.
when I take my sleep cocktail that you hate, I have to sip it because if I just like take it too fast,
You're not absorbing it.
no, it's not that.
Oh.
Your body thinks that you've taken a lot of water in, and then then your body's like, okay, I'm gonna get ready to pee, and then like
yeah.
2 hours into sleeping, I wake up to fucking piss. But if you sip it, it's like a little bit at a time. So
all right. Phase 2.
So phase 2 was just log your food. Stop eating when the sun goes down.
Log it as far as like
Just write it
calorie
down.
count.
Nope.
Oh,
just write it down. Write down everything you
Like,
eat
what'd
every
you
day.
eat?
That's
Yeah.
it. Don't change anything.
This is for you to go and tell
Nope.
them.
For him.
Okay.
For him. I looked at it. We have a shared notes, but this was for him.
Okay.
Don't eat after the sun goes down, and get light early in the morning.
Okay.
That's it.
That's phase 2.
That was phase 2. Now we're inching towards phase 3.
How does he feel?
The reason he says he feels great. Now the holidays obviously got a little fucked up, and which is fine. And I told him, I go, look, man, don't get hung up. Like, I don't eat perfect every day. I eat after the sun goes down sometimes because I go out to dinner. Then I sleep like shit, and I'm like, I'm never gonna do that again. Of course I do it, but the next day just start over. Like, don't let one bad meal or one bad day
Bum
derail
you
you
out.
completely. Like, just start over tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
literally tomorrow is a new day. You can start over.
Yeah, for sure.
So the reason why I have him write down his food is because at some point he's going to have to log his food if he really wants to lose weight. And
you mean change his food up?
That was like
'Cause he's
calorie
already
counting?
logging it.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to have to log his food like in an app.
Oh,
And-
okay. Like 5
and-
used to do.
I still
And
do.
if
Still
you
does.
if you
Well,
if you go from
How's it going?
if you go from never doing that to now I got to put everything I eat into an app, like, it's really overwhelming. B, also in phase 3, actually we started phase 3. No, we haven't started phase 3, but I jumped ahead a little bit. I told him, because he asked me, he was like, well, how's my food look? I go, first of all, you're not eating nearly enough food. That's number 1.
Really?
And number 2, cut the fucking bread out. Like, everything's a fucking sandwich.
Now,
Like, kill
is
that
this
shit.
someone that's overweight
Yes.
or just unhealthy?
Very overweight.
Because there's
Very
people that are slim that are unhealthy.
yeah, he
Oh,
went
so
to
the
the
main
make that
objective
clear.
is to lose weight.
well, yeah, he went to the doctor, and for the most part, like, he's pretty like, he's got decent numbers considering how big he is. But yeah, he's got to lose weight.
Okay,
he's,
got it.
He's got to lose weight. So he asked me, he's like, "What do you think about my food?" And I was like, "You're not eating enough food, and everything's a fucking sandwich. Like, bread is useless. Bread has no nutritional value at all."
It's delicious.
He's like, "Well, what should I do?" I was like, "What should I do?" I go, "You should." We were gonna wait, but I want you to only eat whole foods, fruit, vegetables, some nuts, all the fucking meat you want. Like, don't worry about counting. I want you to eat so much of it. Like, just
Wait, what about gluten-free bread? Does that matter? It's bullshit.
it's not bullshit. People have gluten intolerances. But
It's
like,
just an allergy, right?
yeah, but
Okay.
like, don't eat bread. Bread sucks. Like, what the fuck is in bread? First
so
of all,
good. You're-
first of all, bread that you can get at the supermarket or like any of this mass-produced bread, it's all fucking shit. If you're
It's
like
all sugar.
If you're just in the middle of Italy and like some old lady brings you a loaf of bread that she just made in the back with
it's probably amazing.
water, wheat, and salt, which is what bread should be made out of. Yeah, that's probably fucking delicious.
Yeah.
And it's not bad for you. But they put so much bullshit in bread. It's like, what? Like, why waste the calories?
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. Like, why waste the calories on it? So I told him, I said, just eat whole foods. Quit the bullshit and eat as much as you want. I promise you'll never eat enough calories, even if that's all you're eating. Because fruit doesn't have that much calories. Probably won't eat enough protein. I don't think people realize how much protein you actually have to eat.
You're supposed to eat 1 gram per your weight. Is
If
that
you're
what it is?
exercising, you should eat at least a gram of protein.
Of your weight.
I think it's a goal weight. So like if you're 220 and you want to be 185, you eat 185 grams of protein.
Got it.
Oh, that's me. Exactly me. 220 to get to 185.
Yeah. And 185 grams of protein is a shit ton of protein.
That's a porterhouse.
That's like what, 6 ounces?
Yeah.
And that's also 30.
It's probably 2 porterhouses, and that's probably 150 grams of fat also,
Yeah.
which is the problem, which
Yeah.
is why it gets so hard, because you're like, where am I going to get 185 grams of protein and not go over on my fat?
Yeah.
It's fucking hard. But anyway, so that's what I told
Protein
him.
shakes?
I mean, yeah, you could do protein shakes, but like I would much rather get it from food.
Got it.
What carbs?
Fruit. Eat all the fucking fruit and vegetables you want.
What
So
about
no
rice?
potatoes?
I don't love rice.
Potatoes?
Sweet potatoes, sure.
Okay.
I'll tell you why I don't love rice, because you don't know what the fuck is in that rice.
Damn, I love rice.
Grains.
Is it?
I don't know.
Because
Where's the science?
Because-
Yeah, the science is
because I've seen studies that test rice that come from Asia, and there's fucking plastic in the rice.
Oh my god.
Damn. Okay. Well, I don't eat rice, so carry on.
Yeah, so you're all good. But no, so that
I do like it, but I don't
so
eat it.
for him, I don't know how we got on the
So
topic.
he's on
of,
phase 3 now.
He's on like phase 2.75.
Okay.
Well, let's hear let's give the rundown for people. What's phase 3? What's phase 4?
I don't know yet. This is the first time I'm doing this.
Okay.
But my goal is to just introduce things to him very slowly. Now he's taken it pretty well. I think that because in the early stages, I just had him drink water and make steps, and he felt so good just from that like minor change that now he's like bought in completely. And now he has a strong why, which is what I was talking about.
How many
before.
miles is 10K steps?
Maybe 3 miles.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
It's like an hour and a half of walking,
Oh.
something like that.
That's more than 3. That's like probably like 5.
Oh, maybe it's 5.
Yeah, it's like
if you
5.
go on a hike and then you just go on about your life, you'll hit the 10,000.
So you got to go on a hike every day.
Got to go on
Dude,
a
I
hike
was
every
in
day.
New York
or
Go
just
walk
don't
around,
stop
yeah.
walking.
Or live in New York.
or live in New York, bro. I was like, oh,
I was hitting 20.
me and Pauline were like, oh, what's our goal still? I was like, 15. Dude, we went to get coffee and a fucking, sorry, but a bagel. And we're at like 12,000 steps already. I was like, oh shit, I guess the goal is like 20.
Yeah.
And we ended up
New
hitting
York's
like
easy to do.
30,000
Yeah.
in one
Yeah,
day.
It's easy to do it in New
It's
York.
amazing.
But why is it easy in New York and not in LA?
Because
Because you
New
walk
York,
everywhere in
we're
New York.
driving
So
everywhere.
fucking
Driving
walk
in LA.
everywhere in LA.
this is what I tell people.
Depends where you live.
Yeah,
Just
depends where you
walk.
live.
Just
If
walk.
you walk, it depends where you live, because it could be dangerous. Or if you're a little in the suburbs, you're a suspect. I walk to get coffee, and like people are looking at me like, "What are you trying to steal my Amazon package?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just want to go get a coffee and hit this goal."
Stop wearing hoodies,
You
bro.
just got to get
No,
them.
it's not even the hoodies. It's just you're not used to, unless there's a dog with you. You're walking. That's all you
Then
see.
get you a fucking
Just
get you a
people
dog.
walking they're a suspect.
Get you a dog and then
I have
hit
2 dogs.
them
They
steps.
just don't walk. They're old.
hit them steps. Come here.
They need to hit the steps.
Down.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, so I'm happy that he's taking to it well. I'm happy that I have enough information to be able to help him get started. And yeah, you just
Has he lost any weight yet?
I don't know. I told him not to weigh himself
Oh, okay.
because I don't think that the scale is useful. Because if you
Because of water weight and stuff.
No, because if you work out, can you lay down, please? Down. Thank you. Let's say January 1st, I'm gonna work out
Okay.
and I'm gonna eat better
Well, January 1st, gym's closed.
and I'm gonna get
holiday.
I'm gonna get my fucking steps in and I'm gonna drink the gallon of water. And you weigh yourself on January 1st and you're 220 pounds, and then you work out for 6 months. And it comes June 1st, you're ready for the summer, and you look good, you feel good, and the fucking clothes fit good, and you go weigh yourself, and you're 220 pounds.
Of muscle. Right.
Yeah. Got it.
So now, obviously, that's an extreme example. Like, if you're 220 fat and then you end up 220 solid, like
I don't know.
you're gonna know that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
working.
yeah,
But like, if you work out if you're 400 pounds and you work out for a month and you're 397 pounds on the scale, that's not very motivating. 3 pounds is not a lot if you're breaking your ass. But did you lose 10 pounds of fat and put on 7 pounds of muscle? We don't know. The only way to know that is to go get a DEXA scan. So I don't love the scale. I like, how do your clothes fit?
Yeah.
And he told me after like a month of the water and the steps, he's like, dude, my clothes fit totally different.
Wow. Good.
So I don't love the scale. I don't think it's useful.
Did he have?
I don't
high blood
love the
pressure?
scale either. I hate the scale, but I do. Get
I'm
on the
on it
scale
like
every
couple
day.
times a day.
Couple times a day?
A week.
Jesus.
No, you're on a couple times a day, bro.
Nah, used to be. It used to be.
Yeah.
But now I know, like, I'm just like, dude, I'm up like so many, like 30 pounds.
I have
25,
one
30.
shirt that I put on, and when that shirt fits, I'm like, I'm good.
So that's your goal for the new year.
That's it.
This,
Get the shirt.
Get
I'm
this
close.
shirt on.
I'm down. Since the last time I saw you, I'm probably down 15, 20 pounds.
Nice.
I'm up.
Well, the last
15
time we saw you, you were up 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So you're at your goal weight right now.
I don't know if it's goal weight, but I'm down.
Yeah, last time I saw you, now I'm up 20 from the
Because
last time.
I think that I was lying to myself that I only had to lose 20 pounds. The last time.
No, I do too. Like 20 pounds.
Because
is
I don't
not-
weigh myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
20 pounds, like unless you're extremely overweight, like losing 20 pounds is not like a very noticeable.
Yeah.
Like it has to be
If you're
above 30.
if you're overweight.
Like if you're a little overweight.
No, if you're a little overweight and you drop 20 pounds,
No, okay, hold on. What I'm trying to say.
Well, if you're 320, you drop down to 300. It's not noticeable.
this has always been this is like people that are overweight who they're like 350 and now they're like 195.
Yeah.
I think it's the fucking most incredible thing that's ever happened ever on the planet Earth. Because if you're 350 pounds and you break your ass for a year and you lose 50 pounds, you're still 300 fucking pounds. Now you feel
Yeah.
good and your clothes probably fit better and whatever, but you're still 300 pounds.
That was like Lachero, huh?
It's
Lachero
fucking
was
crazy.
over 300, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Or
Hell
right
yeah.
around
So
No,
like
no, he
someone
was-
who
I think he was a little
someone who
over
can go
300.
from like that heavy to like a healthy weight. I'm not gonna say normal weight, healthy weight. It's a fucking miracle that someone can have that much mental toughness
I mean,
for
Five
that
was
long.
up there too.
Yeah,
Almost
I mean it's crazy what you
went
did.
300 though, right?
I was 230.
But he's fucking 5'3". Like
Yeah.
if he was
If
a
it was
normal
5'10",
sized human being, he would have been
5'11".
400 pounds.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
No, okay. So back to my point before I confuse
Yeah.
people. Me, for example, if I'm like 165 or 185,
Yeah.
like people still look at me like, "What are you talking about? You're not fat."
Oh, I see what you're saying.
that's what I'm
I see
saying.
what you're saying.
And
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
me, I know I'm 20
so-
pounds overweight.
so if-
that's what I'm saying. Like getting to your point when
Yeah.
you said you're 20 pounds overweight, like you didn't really know what that meant.
So if you were 185 walking and then you drop down to 165, people be like, "Yo, do you have fucking AIDS? Like, what the fuck is going on?" That's when 20 pounds is a big deal. But fluctuating between 20 pounds, I think to your point is like to someone else, I think maybe isn't as noticeable. I agree.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that is if you're 400 pounds and you lose 20 pounds, you're still 380 pounds. Like you're still a gigantic human being.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's when I'm like, these
But it's
people
a good
that
start.
these people that
Start.
you just got to start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah, like you're heading
Good,
in the
man.
right
I'm glad you're
direction.
helping out E-Rock, man.
Not helping out Iraq. Wait, which Iraq? Formerly or currently? Formerly Iraq or currently Iraq? No, I'm not. I'm not hitting. I'm not helping Iraq. Either of them. Neither Iraq.
man.
Nor am I helping San Bernardino Iraq.
There's this.
There's a San Bernardino Iraq.
Is there really?
No, is there? I mean,
I-
there's,
there's
no,
like a
there's a
lot,
bunch.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that he really is like the OG Iraq because I think he's older than everyone.
No, there's
Oh,
one.
that the
no, no, no.
okay?
Yeah, I met him. I don't remember where I met him, but he came up to me. He's like, Iraq. I go, oh, okay. He's like Fuck those other two dudes. I'm the OG. I was
No,
like,
no, the OG
Nice.
Rock. I knew he was from Bellflower Cerritos, Mayfair High School.
might be the same fucking
That might
guy.
be the same one.
Might be the same
This
guy.
guy.
I might be
he's
talking
like
my
in,
ass
No, he's like
San
he's like in his
Bernardino.
50s. No, he's definitely like close, pushing 50.
Asian guy?
No, white dude.
Oh, this guy was Asian.
His name's
Another
Eric too.
Another E-Rock?
But he doesn't even DJ anymore. So he
A
was
white
E-Rock
E-Rock?
back in he was E-Rock back in like the 90s, 1900s.
1900s.
I feel like that's when people started getting the Rock name.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like that was when like hip hop.
J-Rock.
Yeah.
I mean,
J-Rock.
that's how I got.
E-Rock.
That's when I got mine.
Oh, yeah,
G-Rock,
Stone
yeah.
Rock.
Someone gave it to me. I didn't even have a name. They were like, "This is your name." I was like, "All right,
There it
Oh,
is.
shit.
Stone Rock.
that's it."
Oh yeah, you're a rock too. That's right.
Yeah, I sure am.
You're
She was-
a double K.
I am a double K.
No C.
No C. Don't know why.
Just
It just happened like that.
good.
Should we talk New Year's gigs?
Yeah. So that was great though, man. That was
Yeah, that was
awesome.
a great
That was
'Cause
a
I-
whole lot of info.
Yeah. Hopefully, people are still listening.
I'm actually motivated now.
No,
I want to do
that's
the
what I'm
10K
saying.
steps, a gallon of water for sure.
Nice.
I want to start that.
Just
Then some plunging,
Just do that.
sauna.
No,
Plunging
too much.
eventually.
Too much.
Plunging eventually.
No, I mean
Just,
eventually.
just water.
I have
Gallon-
access to the 10K steps and the gallon of water.
Gallon of
so-
water.
sunlight.
Gallon
You're
of
up,
water.
brother.
Oh, I got a juicer now.
and
too,
10K
so.
10K steps.
Oh, you got one? Did you get the
Yeah.
juicer?
Oh, should we
Good.
talk
It's
about?
great.
Should we talk about juicing?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Can we talk about
Jesus.
juicing?
Oh, part 3? Should we do part 3?
Should we talk about juicing?
Don't juice, just eat. Is that what
Juice?
you're- Is that what you're
What?
saying?
What'd you say? Juice?
Yeah, juice.
Juice? Juice?
What's wrong with juicing?
Spell it. Nothing's wrong with juicing, but this is what I'll say. If you eat a banana,
You're reaping all the benefits.
no.
You're getting the fiber.
I use the banana as the example because
Fiber?
because there's no like
Juice.
if you juice an apple,
There's
you're,
juice.
you're not getting the skin and like the
Right.
fiber and
Got
stuff.
it.
But a banana, if you blend a banana or if you eat a banana, you're getting the same banana. The problem with blending the banana is that it spikes your glucose through the roof because your body is not breaking down the banana and using energy to break down the banana. It's just getting sugar straight to your bloodstream. So juicing,
I don't know anyone that juices a banana. But
okay, well,
yeah,
it's the
smoothies,
same
yeah.
fucking
Okay,
thing.
okay,
The point is that you don't juice the apple, eat the fucking apple.
Yeah.
I don't juice
It's so
apples.
tasty though.
What do you juice?
strictly greens and ginger and lemon. So it's
Okay.
kale, spinach,
Sounds
cucumber,
fucking disgusting.
cucumber and celery because they have the most juice.
Okay.
Kale, you barely get any juice. Spinach.
Okay, if you're not
very
juicing
minimal.
fruit, then fine.
And then a lot of ginger because I want it
Yeah.
spicy, and then lemon. And that's how I juice. That's it.
I just do
Zero,
celery.
Celery
zero
and ginger.
fruits, zero apple,
So,
zero sweet. I don't like sweet drinks.
the I heard this banana thing from the comedian Joey Diaz. You know Joey Diaz?
Joey
Sounds
Diaz.
familiar.
He's always on Rogan. He's like part of that crew, but he's
Yeah.
old as I think he's like 60. He's like a way older dude. 60,
shit.
he's in his 60s, but he's like a big dude, and he was like he's like don't blend a banana, eat the banana. And I was like, that's why. Like, what difference does it make? So I went fucking down the banana rabbit hole, and he didn't explain why. Well, he said, "Oh, it's just straight sugar. If you blend a banana, it's just straight sugar." But it's not that. It's that your body's not using any energy to break down the banana to keep your glucose at bay. You're just getting sugar straight in, which is why you probably shouldn't choose fucking fruit. Just eat the fruit. Anyways, New Year's
I'm not
New Year's
juicing
gigs.
fruit, but yeah.
New Year's gigs.
No, but no. What we were saying is, I think Skratchy said it. I'll admit too. I'm motivated too. Like I literally am gonna wake up and go get sunlight, which I don't do.
Yeah.
So that's one of the steps that I'm gonna do to see if it helps my sleep, because that's where I struggle with. So and I think that's as much as we're like. I'm not saying dissing content and consuming too much, but like I will say like there's always going to be one thing that like sticks and you think might help you, and
Yeah.
you're going to try it and
Yeah.
then like see if it works.
This is how I even start. Well, the thing that helped was obviously I wasn't DJing as much, so it was easier for me to get a grasp.
None of us are.
things. So, but the way that I even started getting into any of this shit is I was researching how to leverage dopamine for motivation and productivity. And
I'm interested in that.
and that started me down, oh, well, sleep. Oh, and diet. Oh, and light exposure. But okay, let's talk about New Year's. New Year's. Fucking, I can't wait to talk about my New Year's gig.
No, so I think the reason we wanted to talk about New Year's because the last podcast we were talking about the first song coming in, and is it as important as to DJs or to people as it is to DJs? Right, that's the thing we overthink.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right, exactly. I don't think so either. But I went into a gig not knowing what to expect. I had no idea what I was going to play.
Where did you play?
At the Roosevelt Hotel.
Okay.
Shout out to PJ. We played together, and then I came on, and I was just like, okay, it was kind of like a corporate, like, meaning it was, a corporate party. It's very mixed and kind of ranges with the age. Like you have some young people and some older people. I felt like it was very just wide range. And as a joke, we were like, oh shit, what are you going to play? Like Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling.
Yeah.
And for some reason I was like, I think that's going to work. And I fucking played that as my New Year's song.
And did it work?
Crushed, killed it. And then then you get an idea of what you're dealing with. And then I went into like Michael Jackson, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. I started playing like Whitney Houston, Dance With Somebody. I played, I even
like
played
a
like
fun party.
Cyndi Lauper, like
Wow.
Girls Just
Yeah.
Want to Have Fun.
Damn.
I went into like a whole set, just not that I wasn't even prepared for, but just it was working. And
That's why you professional.
That's why we're professional disc jockey. That's why we're open format.
That's why, like real open format, not this
Matchup DJ.
new bullshit. Where did you play?
Highlight room.
What
like
song did you play at midnight?
Rich Baby Daddy.
Oh, so that was another. That was the other.
the other one, yeah.
That was the other song. That's what I'm saying.
But
Do you
my
think
crowd
we
was
did that?
very different, though.
Do you think we did that like self like?
I mean, I actually was thinking about that. I was like, what am I going to play? But you got to see the
Well,
crowd.
yeah,
My
exactly.
crowd was very young.
Yeah.
They were very young at Highlight Room and the pool deck. So that's why I was like, I got to throw something on new.
Did it work?
So I figured that transition.
Could have done Pop Smoke Dior.
What did you play at midnight?
Wait, did it work?
Rich-
Hold on.
yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked. It
Okay.
worked. Yeah.
Rich Baby Daddy.
Did it work?
Oh, you did
You did too?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had like a few things lined up, but like
Yeah, me too.
leading up to like midnight, I was playing hip hop. So I'm like, all right, I can do the guy. I Got a Feeling fashion edit with John Summit. I was gonna do that one, and I had Rich Baby Daddy and
Ski Yee.
No, I didn't do ski. No, that was purely a joke.
Yeah.
I would have never done ski. But yeah, just gauging the crowd based on the crowd. I just played Rich Baby Daddy and it worked.
Dude, this is a fucking interesting thing about being an open format DJ, bro. And I was sitting there watching PJ play, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm
What
just
was he
like
doing?
kind of analyzing the room. He was doing great, like just
Wait, he
playing.
played right before you?
Yeah, he was playing
Okay.
before me, and he was doing great, like very like open format, like meaning. And I say this because I was sitting there at the table, just waiting for my turn, and I just kind of was scoping the room, scanning it.
Yeah.
And there was this lady. You gotta go.
Is that parking?
Parking.
There was this lady that you just judge a book by its cover. Like, looked like she loved rock music. I'm just like, oh, she. And then her dude too, sleeved up, like looked like he loves rock music. PJ went into a rock song, very popular song. I forgot what it was, and like,
Like classic rock or old?
yeah, like a classic rock, but like not living on a prayer, but like something along those lines, where you'd think like, oh, this couple is gonna love that. Bro, the lady like looked at her dude, and he was fine. He just going with the flow, and she was just like, giving her the ugliest stink face, and like doing the thumbs up. Not to PJ, like I don't think this even hit his radar.
Yeah.
But I'm paying attention to this, and she's like, thumbs down, and I'm just like, she's bummed the fuck out that he's playing a rock song, and I was just like, that's very interesting because I would have thought
Right,
this is
that's
what
what-
she
yeah.
wanted, and then he was doing a good job at bouncing around, and went into some hip hop, like I don't know, Nicki Minaj, and she's like
Going crazy.
in a good mood again. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Never judge a book by its cover.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Eric Dlux doesn't want to steal your Amazon packages, and old ladies with sleeve tattoos don't want to hear rock songs.
Yeah. I know. No, I just thought I was like, holy fucking shit. So I'm watching this right before I go on too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure some people didn't like I Got a Feeling, but whatever.
Dude, you can't make everyone happy.
Yeah, you can't. And then I did play Ski later in the set.
Yeah.
Pissed a couple people off. Some lady was like looking at her friend and like pointing at her ear, like, "What the fuck is this?"
God.
I was just
They
like,
probably never
"Oh
even
my-"
heard that song
They probably
before.
never even heard it.
They're like,
Yeah.
what the? Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
would
was
have
like,
Stonerokk played at midnight?
If I was DJing,
if you were awake?
if I was awake, yeah,
What did you do?
I went to bed.
Yeah,
I was in bed at like 9.
and now you know why we didn't talk about New Year's.
Yeah, the fuck I need to stay up for. I have played in the past, and I think it's funny to play. White Snake, Here I Go Again. But also,
How's that go again?
Here I go again on my own. But it starts off like real cool and like, and people are like kind of bummed and confused, like, what is happening? Because they don't recognize the song; they only know the hook.
Yeah.
Huge hook.
Huge hook, and then the
It's
hook
in like
comes
every
in.
movie.
Yeah, and then the hook comes in, and people that know, but like I couldn't play it at Highlight Room, right? For like a bunch of 25-year-olds.
Like where did you've played that before?
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. It's obviously crowd specific. I mean, in the early aughts, when people liked good music, I could play that in a normal set, like just in the middle of the fucking night.
Back in the day, yeah, that was great. What a time.
But yeah, what a time to be alive. But now, no one knows shit. They don't know nothing.
Yeah. They're just very young now.
I mean, even the old people are like, I actually DJ'd on Friday night before New Year's. What was New Year's? Sunday?
Yeah.
Friday night. It's my friend Edo's birthday, and he's our age. He's 45. And he always had a birthday party, and he only wanted to hear 90s R&B, Michael Jackson, and Prince. Fuck everything else. And I'm like, dream come
Oh, I
true.
saw it was you and Graham.
Yeah,
I saw you
Graham.
post
Yeah.
that we've been advised to
Yeah.
only play. Yeah, I saw that.
So, and everyone at this party is like our age, like 40 to 50. And they're asking me for like these horrible songs. I'm like, nah. I'm not only do I not want to play it, but I probably don't have it. And that's not what Edo wants.
yeah, you've been instructed
Yeah.
to do
So
otherwise.
then I'd get like, no, Edo said it was cool. I go, I don't give a fuck what Edo said. I'm not doing it. But like these old people that know better still want to hear these shitty ass fucking songs.
Like the current songs now.
Yeah, whatever bad Drake song is
what
out. Or,
was the request?
there was some Beyonce album cut. There was a song called "It's Raining Game in California,"
I've never heard it.
something like that. There was a Drake song. There was some other shit, and I was just like, I won't do it. I'm not. I don't want to do it. I'm here to have fun. Like, leave me alone. And the biggest song of the night was actually, it was either "Shy If I Fall in Love,"
Wow.
or
That had to be the last song of the night.
no, it was middle
No
of the night.
way.
Not when Stonerock's DJ.
I did like a slow jam set in the middle of the.
It's a cappella.
Yeah, and then I did that, and then I'm not gonna give up the sauce, but either that was the biggest song of the night, or oh god, something else got a fucking mega reaction, and it was like appropriate. It was like a '90s record or whatever.
You got to remember, man. I'm curious.
I'll have to look at the set list. Yeah, I crush a slow jam set. '90s slow jam set.
That's my favorite.
Well, spoiler alert. We're gonna get a 45 set from Stonerokk for the Try Records YouTube.
Yes.
45s.
Yes, because I don't want to carry big records. That's literally the only reason why.
Yeah, and it looks cool too. I'm down with the 40. I don't have any. I have like 5.
I have like a good.
But like I don't have a set.
I
at all.
never played 45s because everything was 12-inch.
Yeah.
And the few records that I only had on 45, I'd glue to the 12-inch.
Oh yeah, that was a trick.
So I
Oh,
can
no
like,
way.
Yeah, so I could just have it in a sleeve. I never even thought about 45s. And then I went to storage where I have records, and I was like, I found like a couple boxes of 45s like in a corner. It's like, oh shit, I got a lot of 45s. And then I started moving boxes, like, oh my God, I got a shit ton of 45s because I was.
Oh, so you didn't go and
I
buy
didn't
new
even know
ones?
because I bought a bunch of record collections back in the day, and I just put them in storage. Like I haven't even gone through them yet, and I just happened to randomly just go through and found all these 45s. I was like, oh, I could play 45s.
Wow.
Hot.
Hot.
So yeah, now I pop in there periodically and pull some stuff out. But I also have like 20 copies of New Edition If It Ain't Love on 45
That's a good one.
because that I also bought out a record store
wow.
once.
Shit.
So I like have multiple copies of like the same shit.
You bought out a whole record store?
It was like the guy was going out of business and he let me know he was going out of business. So I said, okay, well, fuck the record store. Like, where do you have, like, where's the storage? So he was like, well, come to my house. I got the garage is full, and then we'll go to the storage afterwards. So a couple of dudes that I know that are like record heads at the time, I was like, don't tell anyone, but so-and-so's closing, and he's letting us into the vault.
Wow.
So I went in, and I was just like, they picked out whatever they wanted. I picked out whatever I wanted, and we got a bunch of stuff. And then afterwards, I was like, well, how much do you want for just all, like everything here? Like the whole, just give me the whole thing. Cause I'm thinking like,
Buy in bulk.
I'll go sell it.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, some crazy number that was like not that much money. He's like, if you pick it up and get it out of here in a week, just give me like whatever, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it was.
Damn.
I was like, okay.
Was this during vinyl DJing or
Yeah,
Serato?
no, vinyl DJ.
Oh, shit. So this is a
long
come
time.
up.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
This is when vinyl was still
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
got it.
And this dude, fucking, he's like one of my favorite guys. I would go up there with like the craziest 12 inches I've ever seen in my life, and he's like, $1,
Jesus.
$2, and then I go up with an album that should be like $5, and he's like 40, and I'm like, but like I'm getting like test pressings of like the wildest 12 inches I've like the shit that I didn't even know existed on 12 inch for nothing. So I'm like, okay, I can't scoff because in his head, he's like an old OG. In his head, the 12 inch is only one song. So it's not worth shit. Yeah. The album is what's worth dough.
And it's crazy. That's what it's like today.
Now, yeah.
I go to record stores,
Yeah.
the single section, bro. I talked about this on the podcast before. Like one of my most expensive records back when I was DJing vinyl was Pistol Grip Pump.
Okay.
Volume 10. I got it on eBay for like $40,
Yeah.
which was a shitload of money back then.
Yeah.
It was in a dollar bin, and it was all hard to
Bananas.
find singles in the dollar bin, but albums are going for
Big
bread.
Yeah, it's all about 45s and albums right
I
now.
think because well, no one's DJing with records. So
Yeah, no one wants doubles of
no
shit.
one values the 12 inch. People are buying records for like the nostalgia or whatever, or to replace the album. So they're gonna bang you for the album. But yeah, that guy was fucking hilarious. Like
That's funny.
I'll have to think about what 12 inches I got off. I mean, I'm talking about records that are like 20, 30, 40, $50, like 12 inches that are like $50. Like, $2. I'm like,
Like
what the
Bitch
fuck?
Please promo. That was an expensive record back
Bitch Please, Snoop. This
Yes,
might
he's
even
on it.
predate. This might predate Bitch Please.
then. But I'm saying like that
Yeah.
single was
I don't even know that I
expensive. The
Have
promo.
that.
Yeah, because it was promo only. I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
I don't know if I even have that.
I know. Because
Well, yeah,
I
you're
I worked at a record store.
You're a fucking Power 106 guy. You had
No, I
everything.
worked at a record store before Power, and I knew what I was pricing these things.
But how the fuck did we get on the topic of vinyl?
Your
Your,
party.
45 set.
Oh, 45 set. Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna do
before
45s.
that it was
yeah 45s.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Part 3 about juicing
Sleep,
coming soon.
Health topics, economy predictions. We didn't talk about the economy.
The sleep one was the tough one because everyone knows. Well, I guess you can argue that not everyone knows how important it is, but it's just like some people just can't sleep.
Yeah.
Whether it's life, kids, work,
It's-
and like when you know that sleep's so important and you just can't fucking do it, that's frustrating. And then the frustration takes over, and then it's just a point of no return.
I think that most people they know sleep is important. I must sleep or I will die. But I don't think that they know how grave it is to sleep. And I think if more people researched like what actually how much sleep is required and why it's required, like what happens to you when you don't sleep, I think more people would skip the excuses of I can't sleep because of this, that, and the other, and they will figure it the fuck out.
How much sleep is required? Still 8 hours or?
8 is good, and
Eight's
you
never
want to
changed.
Yeah,
good
7
balance between your REM and your deep
Whoa.
sleep.
yeah, no,
Because deep is very important,
It's critical.
critical.
very critical.
Sleep is critical.
Sleep is fucking critical as fuck. But yeah, sleep. Everyone sleep.
Wait, Skratchy. So, are you on New Year, like on some health shit?
I'm on the 10K.
He's
I
just
wanna-
doing water and 10K steps.
No,
I'm
that's
almost
as
start
of
there.
today, but today's January 4th. So
One step at a
What
time.
has happened since?
I like
New Year.
Stonerokk's approach. The,
one step
the
at a
whole,
time.
one day at a
Don't overwhelm him. Don't ask him.
No, I'm not
Don't ask
overwhelming
him.
him.
Don't ask him too many fucking questions.
I'm asking him pre this conversation.
Yeah.
Was he doing anything? That's what I'm
Whoa,
asking.
okay.
Here and there.
Okay,
Like,
that's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
I always did basketball once a week.
No,
That-
I'm
that was
talking.
basi-
I'm not
wait.
talking. I'm talking January 1st.
Oh, January 1st.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. I was hungover January 1st.
So this
Okay.
conversation motivated
So
you.
you added an extra week in December.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
December 40.
So January 1st was December 32nd.
Yeah,
yeah.
I already started mine. So
So Dr. Stone, DOCTOR,
Stone.
doctor, motivated you to change your habits for
Yeah.
2024.
At least a gallon water.
I think
and the
I think it's
10K
time to add them
steps.
to the
To the group chat?
group chat.
Speaking of gallon of water, the last pod Fashion was asking if I got anything for Christmas, and I said I got this. I was drinking my Stanley jug or whatever, the water one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys see. Since then, there's fucking. It's like viral.
Oh, no, it's
this
been.
company.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, over the holidays, it's been popping.
But this last week is when it's like going literally
You're talking about
viral.
the Stanley, right?
The Stanley.
So yeah, when they came out with the big Stanley whatever model, they went from what like $75 million a year or whatever company to $750 million.
Are you up on any of this?
Not a year, but yeah.
I there's one in my house.
yeah.
Is
I
there a
love it.
gallon Stanley?
Probably.
There
but
is. And
That'll be like too
Well,
crazy.
two of those would be a gallon.
so
I
the
think.
guy that worked at Crocs forever and got them relevant. Remember they were hyped for Crocs were in the mall forever.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they were like, what the fuck ugly thing.
But he
And
made
then
it to where people wanted to get him.
It became he works at Stanley now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know if you paid attention, but why it went viral it was because it was like a collab, like it was like a limited like Valentine's Day.
The pink
drop.
ones?
The pink and red.
So-
So that's why. So he's taking that same approach of like collabs and drops and making things exclusive.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know about this shit
I was
at
watching
all,
that
bro.
too, and it happened
all.
during COVID too. That model was selling out. 'cause
Yeah, you couldn't find it. Yeah.
So when after pandemic, our homie opened up a shop in Vegas, and he's like kind of like a bodega type of deal. He's like, "Yo, let's I'm gonna carry all these Stanley colorways and shit."
He knew about the hype.
He knew about the hype, but it was like kind of like towards the end of the hype, and he was sitting on it for a little bit, and then again it went off.
It went
and then,
viral. Yeah. Probably sold out.
Yeah, probably sold out. by now.
So I got it for Christmas, not even knowing anything. But what I liked about it is I have tons of water bottles.
Yeah.
The same shit. I do like them. None of them fit in my car.
Yeah.
That's why this
That's
thing,
why
that's
this
why
model
thing is
has
crazy.
the
Yeah.
cup holder
Yeah.
bottom.
Because it's a shit ton of water and it fits in every cup holder.
It's great.
Yeah.
Love
You're like
it.
a Newport housewife with your Stanley. What color is it?
The green.
Oh, nice.
It's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like anything special. It's just like
Yeah, they were doing the collabs. The same YouTube show or whatever I was watching had Canadian Goose in it too. in the same episode. And they were
What,
talking
they
about
have hype?
How like they blew up too, but that could be for another podcast.
How did they?
The Sun took over.
Yeah.
And he kind of like changed.
Got it popping.
Got it popping, yeah. Started doing collabs and all that shit. But they changed from I think.
Paid Drake to say it in a couple songs.
Probably.
Well, yeah, probably that too. And then it used to be Snow Goose, whatever. That was the name of the brand. That the dad changed it to Canada Goose, and then the son took over when he was like 25,
Wow.
or 27, and then blew it up, and then started having collabs and all that. Yeah,
Damn.
but yeah, it was in the same episode of the Stanley. So random.
Nice. All right, we got to go get Skratchy a Stanley
Yeah.
for your gallon of water a day.
I need one too, actually. Whoever wants to buy
Gallon
one.
and 10,000 steps. How are you going to count your steps?
I'm an Apple Watch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, what do you feel about those drops I sent in the chat though? The hydration drops, because like
I didn't even see them.
okay, I'll send it to you again.
I didn't even see them.
Well, explain it.
Well, it's the
is, it
drops.
like is it like electrolytes or what is it?
It's electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes without the sugar, so it just drops and has like
Are you serious about doing this 3-day water?
yeah, I want to do it.
Three
Like,
full days.
3 full days before I go to Japan and ball out.
What are your thoughts on it?
Do it.
Oh, come on.
Yo, there's a study, science, that indicates that 1 7-day water only fast a year will make it virtually impossible, not impossible, virtually impossible for any cancer to survive in your body. Because cancer feeds off of glucose. When you're fasting, you are completely glucose depleted. If you spend that much time without glucose, the cancer just can't survive. It just dies.
Make sure you don't get
and
it.
your body goes into like full blown survival mode and is pushing out all the bad shit. And cancer's one of it. It's one of them. And I got to take it. And
Say 7 day?
7 day. And
Wait, did we end it?
Huh?
Did we end it?
No,
no. He's just being rude and getting up
I'm just being rude.
in the middle of my fucking experiment.
Sorry.
So like if fasting for 7 days kills cancer, why shouldn't he do it for 3 days?
Well,
If it makes him
I don't
feel
know.
good.
All I know is he mentioned it in a chat, and then Hannah said, "Well, make sure you take your electrolytes because you can die."
I don't know if you can die.
Oh, what did she say?
Yeah,
Die?
yeah. So like,
It's look the
Or she said people have died from it because of lack of
lack.
electrolytes.
You have to take electrolytes because you need to give your body some electrolytes.
So does alkaline water have electrolytes?
No, it does not. It does not have.
What about
electrolytes.
Fiji.
Essentia?
Essentia does not have electrolytes.
Why do they claim?
They might say that they have some electrolytes in it. There might be some sodium, which is technically an electrolyte, and there might be some potassium in some form, which is an electrolyte, but it's not enough.
So if it says enhanced with electrolytes for taste, you ever see that on a bottle?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, neither do I.
So what's
I
a
don't know what
good
that is.
water bottle brand with electrolytes?
Just filter your water at home and drink that.
You're talking to a guy that made a fucking
If you look
cold
at
plunge.
if you look at any most water bottles, if you look at most water bottles, hold on, let me put my old man glasses on because I can't see shit.
I like the 10-hole docks.
This is
I don't know if that's a good bottle to like reference.
Evian. Natural electrolytes. What does that mean? That there's fucking salt in it? Yeah, no shit. So if you look at this, doesn't have it, but if you look at like I think Dasani, which is real bad, and Aquafina, which is
Oh,
real
this
bad.
is electrolytes and BPA free.
If you look at the ingredients of
Ingredients of water.
if you look at the ingredients of some of these water bottles,
Oh, here, this one has it.
there'll be mad ingredients in
That
it.
one has it.
What does it have?
Magnesium. On the,
Yeah, but it's like nothing. It's fucking nothing. If you look at how much electrolytes you actually need,
Oh.
so yeah,
milli.
what should the ingredients of water be?
calcium. Huh?
Fucking water. But they put all kinds of other bullshit in it. to make it taste normal because it's probably from some shit place, et cetera, or be able to sell it as enhanced with electrolytes.
Oh yeah, there's barely any.
All electrolytes is just fucking water, is salt, potassium,
So you
magnesium.
think this is not from Fiji?
I don't think that's from Fiji, buddy. I don't think that's from Fiji.
From the islands of?
Maybe. I don't know. I know that there's a documentary called Tapped, which I've never seen,
I remember that.
that a lot of people were like, yo, I'm never drinking bottled water again.
Wow.
Like ever.
That's the thing, man.
If
Be
you're gonna-
careful what you consume too.
If you're
'cause
going to
at this point, it's like breathing's bad for you.
don't be ridiculous.
No, I'm just saying, man. Come on.
If you're gonna do a 3-day fast, just salt, magnesium, potassium. That's all you need.
So that's in those drops.
Fuck
was
those
talking about.
drops because you don't know what else is in those drops. Send me the link. Let's do a breakdown right now.
right, hold on.
Live on TV for everyone to see. Let's go. Some of us
live
don't eat on
breakdown.
Mondays. Okay. Is it a link?
Yeah, I got you right now.
Oh, is it this one?
No,
Hydrogen infused water?
No.
H factor?
Coming in right now.
Okay.
You didn't send it in there, I don't think. You
No,
sent
it was in the other one.
Another one.
It was in the other. Here. Elite electrolyte added.
All right, if you're still listening, don't worry. We got a discount code for merch
It's coming.
for sticking with us.
It's coming. Hold on. Okay. Ingredients. Come on.
It's all natural, buddy.
All natural is the biggest scam in the fucking world.
Okay.
Coke Zero's all natural.
Magnesium, 45 milligrams, not nearly enough. Potassium, 130 milligrams, not nearly enough. Sodium, 125 milligrams, not nearly enough. Ingredients. You ready for the ingredients?
Yeah.
Solar Sea, trademark, Sport, Inland Sea Concentrate, potassium chloride.
What?
Wow.
Exactly. You know what I want you to put in your water? Salt, potassium, and magnesium. That's it. And a lot of it, because this isn't enough. Fuck this, dude.
We live in a world where people
And how much
guess
is
what
it?
people see?
pretty
Calories, 0. It's for me. Carbs, 0. It's for me. That's the two things people pay
salt
attention
has
to.
no calories. Potassium has no calories. Look, it's $7 for this thing. You probably have to drink the whole thing in a day to get how many servings in here? Hold on. Servings per container. It doesn't even tell you how
Clearly
many servings
none,
per
according to
container.
you.
Probably a few
servings,
drops.
none.
So that means a few drops doesn't do shit.
No, dude, it's not enough. For if you're gonna do this for fasting, it's not even fucking nearly enough. If you're gonna do this to hydrate yourself after working out or for daily life, it's not enough.
Yeah.
Also, it's so cheap to just buy some high quality salt. I'll send you a link. Some high quality potassium. I'll send you a link.
I've been doing salt under my tongue in the morning, like a few grains.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
seen
That's fine.
that? I don't know.
You guys watch too much TikTok, man.
Yeah. No, it's-
Electrolytes is fucking science, dude.
No, I know, but where did he get the idea to put a couple of drops of
YouTube?
salt under his
YouTube?
TikTok, bro.
Dr. Mindy?
Shorts. YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there's
just
that too.
just don't. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
buy things and like fucking have these people sell you on some bullshit. You don't actually even know if what's in it is actually in it because I don't think that this product is FDA approved.
It's affiliate approved. All right.
Go affiliate link or whatever discount code.
It's actually DJ5 LLC on Amazon if you guys want to go.
All right, man.
Just
Thank you
kidding.
guys for Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year, guys.
It is
Happy
kosher
New
though.
Year.
It is kosher
It's kosher. Sold.
and vegetarian.
Yeah, it's legit,
gluten
man.
free.
You just got to drink a whole bottle.
All right, discount code for some merch. Happy New Year. It is 2024, so we'll do 24% off.
Ooh.
But what's the code? Can I choose the code?
You
Choose
can choose it.
choose a code. Don't make it like potassium shit I can't spell. Magnesium.
How about where's the science?
That's what about just science?
Science
Okay,
24.
Science 24.
Science 24?
Sure.
Or what about salt 24?
You really have a low opinion of your listeners. They can't spell science?
No, I can't spell science. No, I can't. I'm just joking, but you know, I just want to make it simple, man. Salt,
Okay,
24,
Salt 24.
24% off, right?
Salt 24. Yes.
24% off. Thank you for listening. We
Yeah.
Thank you, Stone, man. That was honestly very motivating.
I feel like
I know you always are, like.
I feel like no one wants to hear this.
I know
shit.
you always feel that way. You
I
always
want to
feel-
hear it. I'm motivated. I'm
So
like,
you motivated Skratchy. That's
Again.
hard to do.
We'll see if he sticks to it.
It doesn't matter. The what matters is
Stick to
he's
the plan.
motivated and he already has steps to
Okay.
follow.
1 gallon and 10,000 steps. Easy.
How about we add him to the chat and then we hold him accountable?
I think that chat might be too. That's like varsity, and he's.
All right. Well, we have one. We have one.
Yeah,
Going.
we'll do ours. Stick it in ours.
We'll rename it to what? Salt Bays.
baby steps.
No. Yeah, no. Skratchy's journey. We're gonna name it.
Skratchy's journey. It's all. I need that shit too.
Yeah.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Cool,
re-entering
man.
a journey.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, Stone.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
having
Stone.
me.
Thank you,
Thanks-
Stanley.
Thanks for everyone tolerating me.
Stanley's gonna be a big hit on this one. I
Yeah. Look at this guy.
people
I'm
gonna be
bothered.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, I wish he had more to say, but
He farted a few times.
no, really.
Did he?
unless it was Skratchy.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
smells
smell
like-
his butt's right here.
Unless it was me.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. Hopefully,
See ya.
we're trying to be consistent. That should be a New Year's resolution or a goal. Is Stone doesn't like resolutions.
Yeah, just do it
Just do it
every
Just
week.
Try
Just
it.
do it.
All right, guys. See you next week. Peace.
Bye.
Drink your water.